It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Join us all winter long as we feature live San Juan and Monticello basketball. Now, without further delay, we send you courtside for tonight's action. Welcome to High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Welcome to Whitehorse High School in Montezuma Creek, where the Whitehorse Raiders and Monticello Buckaroos are about to face off in a doubleheader. You're listening to StreamUtah.live. This is Bill Boyle calling the game tonight with Vernon Hatch. How are you doing, Vernon?
Well, you pulled off another James Bond right at the last minute. I don't know how you guys keep doing it, but we are ready for basketball in the creek.
We are ready for another night. Starting with the girls, the Lady Raiders and the Lady Buckaroos going to face off in this first game, and then the boys teams will play afterward. We're still pulling together all our technology, but we're getting close. Whew, I am worn out. Hold on just a bit.
Whitehorse wrestler will be going to region tomorrow. If you see any of the wrestlers tonight,
we'll be right back.
Wrestling tomorrow.
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
Looking for a new insurance provider? Call Jeff Nielsen at San Juan Insurance in Blanding. For more than a quarter century, Jeff has offered a full range of insurance products: auto, home, life, health, and more. Give him a call today, 435-678-3223, or pay him a visit at 60 North Main Street in Blanding. San Juan Insurance, over 25 years of experience and just getting started.
All right, we're underway. We're still not connected with the camera. Opening tip-off is there. Kiera Martin tips it to the Raiders. Kiera, the sophomore leading scorer on the team. Kiera and Heidi Clark. Clark under the basket. Off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's picked up by Kiera Martin.
Yes, Martin and Clark are quite the duo for Whitehorse. Going to be hard to stop tonight.
Little underhand layup there by Kiera Martin is good for 2. 2-0 is our early lead for the Lady Raiders. Looks like they're going to press and put some defensive pressure on the Buckaroos.
Yeah, Martin, just a sophomore, but she is sure fun to watch all over the court, offense and defense.
Yeah, she was one of the leading cross-country runners in the state of Utah. Wow, that's a big three-point shot by Marin Freestone.
Right,
Open up the scoring for the Lady Bucks. Boy, Whitehorse responds quickly, gets the ball down low to Alyssa Elsidy, and she puts it up and in. 4-2 is our score. 6:58 is what we've got early in this contest.
Yeah, it's good to see Marin was sure found her stride in the last game against Duff Creek and picking right up where she left off. 3 or 4 threes in the last game, so he's feeling it, and we got 2 sophomores battling out here, Kiera Martin against Marin Freestone. That's going to be a matchup we're going to be seeing for a few years here.
McKenna Peterson was fouled by Elsidy. It was her first, sends McKenna to the line to shoot 2. She misses the first and the second. Rebound under there by Freestone. Nice hustle. Scramble for the ball. Brought down by Marin Freestone. 3-point shot attempt by Peterson is no good. Rebounded by Elsidy. Here come the Raiders. Finds a wide open Kiera Martin, up and in. Nice layup for Kiera.
Run and go. I guess they gave Freestone only 2 on that first shot. So McKenna Peterson with the layup.
Boy, it's a lot of work. Gets the second basket of the game for Alyssa Elsidy. 8-4 is our score. 6:09 remaining in the first quarter. In our first game of the doubleheader, defensive pressure by Whitehorse is effective in. Wow, that was really a nice move there by Clark.
Hannah Clark with the left-handed scoop and score. She hung in the air for 3 or 4 seconds on that beautiful shot by Hannah Clark.
That was very nice by Hannah, who did not play earlier in the week. The Raiders and the Lady Broncos from San Juan played. San Juan pulled away and won that game, 15-point victory, but Hannah did not play in that contest.
We have Hannah Clark and Heidi Clark.
Yeah.
Well, Heidi Clark's not playing tonight. Hannah is.
Yeah, that's right. Heidi, the senior, she has a ton of AAU experience and has been leader of this team.
Braylee Freestone from the baseline to 2 points. This is a fast-paced game, 10-6.
LTC misses, rebounded by Peterson. She's going to go coast to coast, shoots from 10, but gets her rebound off the miss. They're going to call a walk. Said she hopped on the rebound and put back.
She caught the rebound and she attempted a shot on her way down. Otherwise, if she hadn't attempted that shot, she wouldn't have got called for that. It's kind of a very freak call there in basketball.
Benally, looks like it's going to be off and out of bounds against. It's going to be Whitehorse ball. Raiders inbound the ball, get it to Hannah Clark. Passes it cross court to Martin, is no good, but rebounded. That's a nice rebound by Lakara Begay and a putback. 12-6 is our score, 4:37. Marin Freestone getting the ball across court. Rolena Lansing helps out there. Lansing tries to drop it down to Sam McDonald, but picked off by Kiera Martin. And there's be a foul against the Buckaroos.
Whitehorse already has 4 players in the scoring column, and a lot of them have been layups so far, so good job of taking the ball right to the basket. Here's another one.
Nice play, a quick pass down to El Sosi, who gets her 6th point of the game.
and they are moving the ball. Most every basket's been on an assist from a teammate.
14-6 is our score halfway through the first quarter. Buckaroos with the ball. Marin Freestone gets it out to Sam McDonald. She tries to drop it down to Peterson, but the pass is picked off there by Begay. She's being pressured by Peterson, and McKenna's going to be called on a foul there. First foul of the game against McKenna Peterson, second team foul against the Buckaroos. There's timeout by Monticello. You're listening to StreamUtah.live's presentation of high school hoops. We're glad that you're with us. Whitehorse leads 14-6. We'll be right back.
For almost 20 years, residential construction has been our focus at Lee Contracting. Specializing in remodels and additions, we can take your house from ground to finish, and we can handle your new construction and concrete needs too. No job is too small for Lee Contracting. Give us a call today at 435-459-1314. Lee Contracting is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Back in the gym. Glad that you're with us on StreamUtah.live, our presentation of high school hoops. Whitehorse Lady Raiders lead the Monticello Buckaroos 14-6. We're just underway here in the halfway through the first quarter. Kiera Martin, really nice drive and a 10-foot shot. Gives her another basket. Nice play by Martin. Her 6th point of the game. Defensive pressure picked up by Kiera. Running layup up and in. 2 points, or 4
That's
points
just
in short
unbelievable.
order.
Steal the ball all the way down with a left-handed layup. And
Yeah.
that is a big league move right there by Martin.
Yeah, no doubt.
Not many girls can do that.
And
or
just
boys.
as smooth with the left hand as if she was coming up with a right-handed layup.
I don't know many boys that can do that move.
It's going to be another timeout by the Buckaroos as they were getting tied up in the corner. Call the timeout. You're listening to Red Rock. You're not listening to Red Rock. We are on StreamUtah.live exclusively. This is our presentation of high school hoops. Glad that you're with us. 18-6 is our score. Early in this contest, about 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Well, it has been fast-paced. I mean,
Yeah.
Monticello kept the pace up with them for the first, I would say, 2 minutes, but the next 4 minutes, I mean.
Well, that defensive pressure just begins to build and it becomes relentless. And
you can't
Buckaroos
let
are
up.
having a tough time getting the ball across midcourt.
You can't let up. Can't make a mistake. It has to be a near flawless trip down the court to get even a good look, let alone make the shot.
Heidi Clark into the game for the Raiders. I'm going to call a
Double
a
dribble.
walk. And again, that defensive pressure just really ratchets up the stress and makes it difficult to get the ball across. Wow. Nice lead pass to El Chelsea, another 2-point basket.
You wonder how teams go to 100 points. This is a 100-point pace right now. The Whitehorse is putting on. You score early and often, and you don't have any lull, and they have not stopped for 5.5 minutes, already at 20 points. So, yeah, they're on a 100-point pace right here tonight.
Marin Freestone found herself in a Clark sandwich. Heidi Clark and Hannah Clark doubling up. It goes out of bounds. It's Monticello ball.
All right, so we got them both playing tonight.
Yeah, they're
That's
both
great.
in.
Now we know the rest of the story.
Peterson to Marin Freestone. Up to Rolena Lansing. Another pickup. Benally picks up the ball. Running layup is no good, but rebounded there by Hannah Clark. Drops it down to Benally. Her shot is no good. Rebounded by the Buckaroos.
That's one of the few trips down. They've missed a shot. Had some good looks.
Peterson with it. Drops it down. Oh, that's a nice pass there by McKenna. Buckaroos unable to convert. Rolena Lansing on the shot. Ball goes out of bounds. We're in Montezuma Creek at Whitehorse High School Gymnasium. Minute 48 remaining in the first quarter.
It was a frozen creek when we passed it tonight. Ice cold water in the creek.
It's again a little defensive pressure, forces a turnover for the Raiders. Lamaya Benally gets it out to Kiara Martin. Her three-point shot is up and good. Scoring barrage by the Lady Raiders.
11 points for Martin, inside, outside. Everything she touches has been goal tonight.
Yeah. Freestone that Peterson down to, there's 3 Freestones there on the court, and all 3 of them touch that ball there before it goes out of bounds. Braley is the senior. Marin and Shaden Freestone are both sophomores. Nice defense there by Marin Freestone to block it, but Kiara Martin gets a rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, I mean, just
not up, but up, and she's fouled while shooting.
Just balance. You love to see balanced ball players, right, left, and up. And Kiara Martin is always on balance, has her head up. Very experienced ball player, and we say that, and she's only a sophomore.
Only a sophomore. You know, Heidi Clark played a lot of AAU ball this summer, and you can tell she understands the game at a high level too. Both free throws are good for Martin. We're in the minute and 3 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Shot off the glass is no good. Peterson ends up with it, finds Freestone underneath. There's a scramble for the ball. Kiara Martin comes running out of the huddle of the group. She finds Heidi Clark, who shoots for 3. No good. Rebounded by Hannah Clark. That's no good. And El Tosi gets a rebound, and she is fouled while shooting. It's going to be the second personal foul against Shaden Freestone. Send El Tosi to the line to shoot 2. Her first shot is up and in. 26-6.
Yeah, I think it was 10-6, so I think they're on a 16-0 run right now.
Make that 17-0 run.
10 points for El Sosi, having a nice complimentary to Kiara Martin tonight.
Yeah, pretty amazing. Ball knocked out of bounds. See, it's going to be Whitehorse ball. They got that backwards. He signaled it as Whitehorse ball, and so Heidi Clark did what she should, was to inbound the ball. And they said, oh, no, we said the wrong team. Marin's shot is no good off the backboard, rebounded by Martin. Shot put up. Rebounded by Lansing. That's Mashia Lansing. 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Kenna Peterson is the ball stolen by Kiara Martin. Up and in. That's 3 seconds. 2-point basket. Wow, that's quite a first quarter. So we are 1 quarter of the way through the game. 29 points.
Yeah, I misspoke.
That's a 116-point pace.
I misspoke. I said 100-point pace, and Kiara Martin's on a 60-point pace by herself. 15 points in that first half, and I don't even think she's broke a sweat.
Well, she's
effortless.
She's such a good runner. I imagine it takes a while for her to break into a sweat. She's got to get a mile or 2 down the road. But wow, what an offensive show. 29-6 is our score. Whitehorse Lady Raiders lead the Monticello Buckaroos. Yeah, we didn't know. Heidi and Hannah Clark, neither one played on Tuesday against the Broncos. And Kiara Martin led Whitehorse with 23 points, but San Juan came away with a 15-point win. And anyway, this is our lead-up game on our doubleheader tonight. Whitehorse and Monticello facing off. We're glad that you're with us on streamutah.live. So if you're Coach Joni Dixon, what do you tell your players in the huddle going in the second quarter? And if you're Coach Freestone, what do you say in the huddle?
Well, if you're Coach Dixon, I don't think you need to say one thing. And Coach Freestone is just, you want to see the hustle and the effort, and that the girls don't give up at all right here.
Deep three by Marin Freestone is no good. Rebounded by Kiara Martin, who's always in position to get a good rebound. Gets it down to Heidi Clark. Heidi to Martin. Man, it's just some good ball movement there. That was Benally.
Hannah Clark with the rebound. I mean, everything, even if they're missing the shot, they're getting the follow-up more than they're not here on the offensive rebounds. And I think for Monticello, you want to try to limit the turnovers right now, because
Lansing's shot is no good, but rebounded on the weak side by Braley Freestone, who puts it up and in. 8 points for the Buckaroos.
Ended a 21-point run for Whitehorse. And a new run just started with
Hannah Clark with 2.
Hannah Clark, a driving shot off the glass. So
Kenna Peterson being guarded by Heidi Clark, and she splits the Clark sisters. Shot there by Shaden Freestone is no good. And there's a whistle on the court.
Yeah, that was a nice move by Peterson. I even got a little ooh and ah out of the crowd right there.
Yeah.
So
again, this double teaming defense by the Clark sisters, Heidi and Hannah, and she split that defense.
And I mean, they're picking up the ball halfway between the three-point line and half court, and that just makes it doubly hard to get anything going for Monticello.
Hannah Clark over to Heidi, who shoots 3.
Good look.
Rebounded by Michelle Lansing. She brings the ball down court, drops it off to Freestone. Shaden Freestone gets it to her cousin Marin, who drives and all the way to the hoop. 2 points for Marin Freestone, her second basket of the game.
And that's what Marin can do, bring that athleticism herself there.
Kiara Martin for 3.
Well,
wow.
Whatever you can do, I can do a little better, says Kiara Martin. Nails another 3 from the corner.
Peterson goes out of bounds. It's going to be
I don't know
Raider ball.
I don't know what you do if you're Monticello and Kiara Martin. You just stop and say, Coach, take her out of the game. Maybe then we can guard her.
Malia Sam, number 24, is not on the roster.
They say there was only one guy in college that could hold Michael Jordan under 20 points, and that was Dean Smith, the coach.
Shot there, no good. Rebounded by Kamea Habidi. Marin Freestone ends up with the ball. She's tied up.
So Coach Dixon is Monticello's best defense against Martin tonight.
He's given her a
Giving
break.
her a little break.
Call timeout on the court. 5:50 remaining in the first half. The score is 36-10. The Whitehorse Lady Raiders lead the Monticello Lady Buckaroos. We will be right back.
TaylorMade Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. TaylorMade Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. TaylorMade is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. TaylorMade Wooden Heritage and TaylorMade Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
Welcome back to High School Hoops on StreamUtah.live. Nice give and go there, but it goes out of bounds. Peterson and back to the Lady Raiders. 36-10 is our score. Carbonali to Kamia Habidi. Down to Kalea Nakai. Turns and shoots from the free throw line. Lacara Begay with her second basket.
I mean, how many shots have they missed? I probably could hold it on one hand here.
I could count on my fingers, Vernon. I've got half the usual load. Braley Freestone shot up off the glass is good.
There we go. Braley is quietly having a nice game, leading Monticello with 6 points. One of her better games offensively.
Here come the Raiders. Put up another shot really quick, as they always seem to do. No good, but rebounded by Whitehorse. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Whitehorse ball. Big A gets it out to Habidi. Kicks it over to Big A. She finds a spot, shoots, is no good. Rebounded by McKenna Peterson. Her shot up off the glass is no good. Rebounded by Big A. Here come the Lady Raiders. 4:25 remaining. 38-12 is our score. Oh, that ball is picked off by Braley Freestone. She's going to drive up and in, get her 8th point of the game.
Yeah, Braley.
Good game for the senior.
Looking great out there.
8 points, 8 of the 14 points.
Yep.
Foul on the shot is no good. It'll be 2 free throws.
Well, in the second unit, I mean, Martin's not out there, but the second unit pushes the pace to just almost as well as the first unit, which when you're going in, looking in the state playoffs and making a deep run, which I expect Whitehorse to do, that's going to come in real handy, being able to throw 9 players at a team.
Lacara Begay makes her first. She's going to shoot 2. That was the 3rd personal foul against Shadin Freestone. Begay makes them both. The points continue to rack up. 40-14 is our score.
Is this the 4th quarter?
We feel like, Braley Freestone with a nice putback there by the Buckaroos. Did you see who
McKenna Peterson.
McKenna Peterson with her 4th point of the game.
Cleaning the glass again.
McKenna's really gaining great fundamental skills. I think she understands the game well. She moves well.
Well, when I see a player know how to rebound and is always in the right spot where the ball is, that's where I know they've studied the game. They're focused the whole time because they are one step ahead of the teammates. And
Begay catches and turns and shoots. 8 points on the night here for Lacara Begay.
And Peterson's the best rebounder on Monticello. I think she's shown that all year.
Yeah. Lansing over to Freestone, back to Braley Freestone. She shoots from the paint, up and in.
Wow, feed her the rock. 10 points for Braley.
Give Braley the ball.
She's like, I like playing in Montezuma Creek.
Aaron Freestone drives to the hoop from the left side with her right hand. Nice shot by Marin.
Yeah, steal and off to the races for Marin. 4 points in a row here. Buckaroos got a little streak going.
42-20 is our score. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the first half. And Nakai is fouled while shooting and will shoot 2. Foul is against Marin Freestone. Her first. Sophomore Nakai will shoot 2. Her first shot is up. Nice rotation. Looked good. It's up and in. 43-20.
If my stats are correct, 7 out of 7 from free throw line for the Lady Raiders.
Yeah, that's what I show too. Let's see if it'll be 8 for 8. It is not.
I just wanted to see if the jinx worked, and I guess it does.
Did it work or did it fail?
It worked.
Scramble for the ball is picked up by Nakai.
Wow, that was a travel there. They let it go.
Picked off by Braley Freestone. McKenna Peterson with the ball for the Buckaroos. 1:49 remaining in the first half. 43-20 is our score. Tie up for the ball Braley Freestone. On alternating possessions, it's going to go to the Lady Raiders. Begay inbounds the ball to Nakai. Back to Begay. That's finally picked up by Marin Freestone. Off to the races. McKenna Peterson is going to be up and good.
Perfect pass from Freestone right there to McKenna. It's now 6 points for McKenna. Well, let's see if it works. I mean, Monticello's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. So if the curse is reverse curse on saying negative, then she's going to make this one.
Substitutions back into the game. Some of the familiar faces that started the game for the Raiders. The final minute 24 in the first half. McKenna Peterson's free throw rolls off the edge and brought down by Kiara Martin.
0 for 3.
She passes it down. It's picked off by Freestone. Freestone passes it away, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Monticello ball.
Marin should have just went all the way that time. Had a wide open lane. Was a little unselfish, but when you got the lane, you just got to take it in.
Freestone gets it down to Lansing. She gets it back to Freestone, up and in, and she has fouled.
Wow.
Braley Freestone having a great first half. 12 points, has a chance to make it 13. Excellent play for Freestone. 43-24. After being absolutely overwhelmed, the Buckaroos have stopped the bleeding a little bit and seem to be playing well. Free throw is good. 43-25, an 18-point lead in the final minute of the first half. 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Amaya Benally. Here comes Marin Freestone.
Well,
I think she tried to dribble behind her back.
Tried around the back.
Heidi Clark. That's going to be a frustration foul against Marin.
Yeah, but you like the hustle. She gave up the turnover, and she was the first one back to stop the ball. So you got to love the hustle by Marin right there.
Heidi Clark's going to shoot 2 in her fashionable purple shoes.
And Heidi has not scored yet tonight.
First one is up and in.
That barely drew net there. Went clearly through the hoop, but barely hit the net.
Just as smooth as could be. Second shot is up, and it's also good. 2 for 2 from the line for Heidi Clark. I guess they're 9 of 10.
That's 90%. I mean, any team at any level is going to take that.
Braley drops it off to Peterson. She gets it out to Marin Freestone. Drops it back to Peterson. Boy, that's nice ball movement there. Results in a basket for McKenna Peterson, an assist for Marin Freestone. Heidi Clark, really nice drive. Left-handed layup, up and in, and is fouled to boot.
Wanted to make a little noise. Hadn't heard from Heidi. Now she's going to have chance for 5 points in the last minute of the GIS quarter.
Mashia Lansing called penalty on the Buckaroos. Heidi Clark, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, has a basket, 5 points. I think 5 points in a row. McKenna Peterson finds Lansing. She kicks it out to Braley Freestone. She shoots from 10, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by who else? Kiara Martin.
A hold for the last shot here. 5 seconds to
Heidi
go.
Drops it down to El Sosi. That's going to be no good. 1.8 seconds remaining in the first half. So they'll have an inbounds play. Let's see if they can
just get it
score.
to Martin. Just get it to Martin, whatever the call is.
Heidi Clark to El Sosi. Martin gets it off. No good.
They would have counted that, but just missed.
1 half of play. 48-27. We've dropped off a 100-point pace by a whisker, but what an impressive first half of play for the Whitehorse Raiders. and Monticello kept up with them there in the second quarter. The Buckaroos scored 21 points in the quarter and 19 points for the Raiders, so Monticello outscored.
Yeah, that was great to see. A little of that had to do with Whitehorse going to their bench.
Yeah.
But Monticello just really picked it up there, and they were at 6 points, and now they're up to 27. So you got Braley Freestone, Marin Freestone, McKenna Peterson, all three having amazing games tonight.
Yeah. You're listening to StreamUtah.live's presentation of high school hoops. We're glad that you're with us. First game of our doubleheader. We need to thank some of our sponsors, and so we'll be right back.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies. Not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Let's talk cancer. Monticello, Utah. If you lived, worked, or attended school in Monticello, Utah from 1941 to 2002 for at least 3 years, you might have a higher cancer risk from uranium tailing exposure. Apply to get a free cancer screening today. One screening could bring peace of mind to you, your friends, and family members. Help spread the word and save a life. Screenings are available for a limited time through San Juan Public Health. Call today, 435-587-3838, or visit sanjuanpublichealth.org to apply.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Empire Electric is excited to sponsor the student athletes of Monticello High School. We know sports help build athletes' character, and that carries over to the classroom. Empire Electric believes education opens opportunities, and we offer financial assistance to co-op members for higher education and vocational training. We also provide leadership growth opportunities for high school juniors through the Colorado Youth Tour and a leadership camp held in Steamboat Springs. Ask your counselor how to apply or check out eea.coop. Go Buckaroos!
San Juan Building Supply has offered a full range of building supplies to San Juan County for more than 32 years. From the start of your project to the finish, San Juan Building Supply has high-quality products for all your needs, and they can deliver. Drop by 1050 South Main Street in Blanding, call 678-2000, or visit sjvs.com. San Juan Building Supply, a proud sponsor of our local teams.
Blue Mountain Foods is Monticello's hometown grocer and a proud supporter of our schools and sports teams. Blue Mountain Foods offers a full-service meat department, fresh deli, bakery, curbside pickup, and more. Check bluemtnfoods.com for weekly specials and online shopping. Blue Mountain Foods is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday at 64 West Center Street. Blue Mountain Foods, Monticello's hometown grocer.
For over 75 years, San Juan Health has strived to be the best place to receive medical care in southeastern Utah. In 2019, San Juan Hospital was recognized as a top 20 rural hospital by the National Rural Health Association. With clinics in Blanding, Monticello, and Spanish Valley, San Juan Health offers a wide variety of services and world-class care close to home. Visit sanjuanhealth.org today to find out more. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
We are back. It's halftime. Whitehorse High School Gymnasium, and the Monticello Buckaroos trail the Whitehorse Lady Raiders 48-27. 48 points in the first half. What an incredible offensive performance by the Lady Raiders. The Buckaroos came back and really had a good second quarter.
27 points. I mean, this is
on pace.
This is a final score for a lot of games we've had this year.
Buckaroos in the first half, they were led by Braley Freestone, the senior, who really looked good. Had 6 field goals and a free throw to lead the team with 13 points. McKenna Peterson had 8 points. Marin Freestone had 6. For the Lady Raiders, they were led by Kiera Martin with 16 points. Lacara Begay had 8. Alyssa Elsosi has 10. Hannah Clark 6. Heidi Clark 5. And Nakai 1. So 48-27 is our score. Looking at some of the other statistics, rebounding, Kiera Martin, that's how she rebounds and starts a break, and it ends up with a layup on the other end so often. She has 5 rebounds. Elsosi has 4. Hannah Clark 2. Habadi 1. Begay 2. Lamaya Benali 1. And Ham 1 for the Raiders. Assists, Benali's 3 assists. Elsosi and Kiera Martin and Habadi 2 each. Heidi Clark and Hannah Clark each have an assist. So those are the for the Raiders. For the Buckaroos, McKenna Peterson with 5 rebounds and an assist. Marin Freestone 2 rebounds and 4 assists. Braley Freestone with a rebound. Shaden Freestone with a rebound and 2 assists. Michelle Lansing with 3 rebounds and an assist. So those are our first half statistics here. 48-27 is the score. Swapping sides of the court. Going to make halftime adjustments. And again, I think that we've got a very impressive Raider team, but the Lady Buckaroos, I think, are showing some good fight. They really had a strong second quarter and staunched their bleeding and had some good production of their own.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be nice to see Braley have her best game, McKenna have her best game, and Marin have her best game all together. And just as I was starting to think that, Braley was going, and McKenna and Marin started to pick it up in the second quarter too. So you're seeing 3 players hitting on pretty high cylinders, which I don't think we've seen in a game this year. All 3 players scoring at that level. So that's great to see.
I've just taken a look at the statistics for the Raiders for the year. They're led in scoring by Kiera Martin with 16.5 points a game.
Well, she's already got that.
Yeah, Heidi Clark's averaging 12 a game. Hannah Clark 9 a game. Lamaya Benali 8 a game. And so their leading scorers are having a good game tonight too. Rebounds per game. I don't think these statistics are absolutely correct.
Do they have a point total per game for the team?
53 points a game is what the Lady Ladies.
Wow, and we're already at 48.
Yeah, we are.
Well, then let's just stop the game right now. Everybody's happy, and let's go out and have concessions and have an extra long dinner here, maybe.
Vernon wants some popcorn. The Lady Raiders, Max Preps have them as 9-4 overall. Again, they've been on a good winning streak, and they fell to the Lady Broncos on Tuesday night in Blanding. But they've been to many tournaments. They've really racked up a lot of success. For the Lady Buckaroos, they are 3-12 overall. They have had wins, great overtime win over Dolores recently, beat Pinnacle in a close contest, and then a game against Uray earlier in the season. For the scoring statistics for the Lady Buckaroos throughout the season, they are led in scoring by Marin Peterson with 10 points a game, McKenna Peterson with 10 points a game, Marin Freestone with 9, Braley Freestone with 6. Braley's averaging 5 rebounds a game, Peterson's 7 rebounds a game. They've already
got their points too. Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
What's the RPI on Whitehorse? Where are they ranked on RPI?
They've been in the top 5. I'm not sure what happened. Again, I don't think you would have anticipated the 15-point win for the Lady Broncos over Whitehorse, and get a situation like that can really impact an RPI.
Yeah.
But we're in the second round of the home and home region schedule here. This season is just marching right through, and it's going to be interesting how things change here in the next few weeks. And how these teams are able to close out the regular season and move ahead.
Well, Whitehorse will, I mean, you're in the fifth spot. I mean, the loss to a 2A team hopefully shouldn't weigh as much against them, but they're going to be sitting at a first round bye and have a nice first round matchup at the state tournament, and then the fun will start. Game 2, Game 3. That's where
the excitement begins. I'm
excited to see what they do, because there's going to be a lot of teams probably overlook them coming into it and not expect this fast-paced basketball. So I expect them to be very deep in the state tournament. Let's hope for that.
Yep, playing in the Sevier Valley Center on Saturday. That is a
Saturday
very
night.
high expectation.
Not just Saturday night.
Very good.
Sorry to put that hope on them, but they're capable.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You know, and it's a good group too. I've been impressed with El Sosi's play with 10 points. Lacara Begay with 8. Lamaya Benally is a contributor. She hasn't scored any, but she's helped out this Lady Raider team for several years. All right, second half is underway. Buckaroos with the ball. Peterson over to Michelle Lansing. Back to Peterson, over to Marin Freestone. She's going to shoot a deep 3. It's going to be no good, but rebounded by Braley Freestone.
She's been making
Gets
some
it back
of those deep 3s, so she's got the green light.
Lansing with the ball to Peterson. Sam McDonald, the freshman, is starting here in the second half. She's coming on as the season has progressed. Boy, nice ball movement. Wow, that's just very impressive all the way around, culminating in a 3-point shot by Benally. I said she didn't score in the first half, and maybe she heard us.
Nice assist by Martin, pass right on the dot.
Yep. Heidi Clark to Martin, and then out to a wide open Benally, who hits the 3 and makes the score 51-27. Heidi Clark tries to steal the ball, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be Monticello ball. Good crowd tonight here in Montezuma Creek. A lot of people here to see this Region 19 matchup between the Buckaroos and the Raiders. Lansing drops it down to McDonald. She's tied up, and Heidi Clark comes away with it. Gets it down to Benally. Her driving layup is no good, but rebounded there by Hannah Clark. Another 3-point shot there. Rebounded by Heidi Clark. 3 threes in a row. Wow. And finally, Kiara Martin sinks hers.
No, just does not make mistakes. So
54-27 is the score. Peterson to Lansing. She's going to drive up, and they're going to call a double dribble.
That looked like they were not going to call that.
It was a hesitation.
Hesitation, dribble, hesitation, call. You know, if you're going to hesitate on the call, let it go.
Whitehorse ball. Benally drops it to Heidi Clark, who drives to the hoop. Again, it's so impressive. I mean, it's a little thing, but a smooth left-handed layup is something that means a lot in a high school.
And they do it with speed. They're not just making decisions; they're making quick decisions.
Cross-court pass is a little bit too hot. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Whitehorse ball. 56-27 is our score. Benally to Heidi Clark. Gets it to Hannah Clark. She finds Martin under the basket, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Whitehorse ball. Heidi Clark is going to inbound. Out to Kiara Martin. Boy, they are shooting and not hesitating. That missed shot is picked up by Hannah Clark as she puts it back up and in. 58-27 is the score. Lady Raiders with the lead. Monticello with the timeout. You're listening to High School Hoops on StreamUtah.live. We're glad that you're with us. Let's hear from one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Utah State University Blanding can help you earn a highly renowned education close to home. With locations in Blanding, Monticello, Montezuma Creek, and Monument Valley, local students can choose from over 100 degrees and programs and dozens of academic scholarships. Plus, get a head start on your degree now. Earn college credits while you're still in high school with concurrent enrollment through Utah State University. For more information and to apply now, visit blanding.usu.edu.
Welcome back. Buckaroos inbound the ball to Sam McDonald. She gets it to Lansing at the top. Over to McKenna Peterson. Peterson to Lansing. Back to Peterson. Back to Lansing. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Marin Freestone.
Well, they called a timeout, and they're kind of running a 3-person weave at the top of the key here. Wow. Well, I mean, he called a timeout to run that play, and they just threw around 3 people for 20 seconds and then shot a 3 and made it. So I guess they've been working on that.
3-point shot by Peterson is good. Marin Freestone against Kiera Martin. She stops and pops, and it is no good. Rebounded by Heidi Clark.
Great move. I wish that would have went down. That was nice stop and pop.
Lamaya Benally. That ball is stripped by Lansing. She's got pressure on. Oh, nice. Nice dribbling, but wow. It goes back and forth. It ends up with a shot by McKenna Peterson.
One of the few mistakes by Martin there time. She just saved the ball right underneath the opponent's basket, so we're able to lay it up and in.
Yeah, Martin clearly, obviously has an incredible engine, and she just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. Hustled to get that and save it, but it probably would have been best to let it go. Ball's out of bounds. It's going to be Whitehorse ball. Halfway through the third quarter, 58-32 is our score. 10-5, the Raiders have outscored the Bucks in this third quarter. Hannah to Heidi. Shot off the glass by Benally is no good. Rebounded by Braley Freestone. She gets it down to Peterson. Her driving layup is blocked, but she is fouled and will shoot 2, I think. Fouls against one of the Clark sisters. It looks like they're going to say Heidi Clark. Her first. First foul of the quarter. McKenna Peterson's first free throw is up and in. 6 points in the quarter for McKenna. All 6 points of the half for Monticello. McKenna's second shot is also up and in. 58-34 is our score. Raider ball. Habadi back into the game. A deep 3-point shot by Martin is no good. Rebounded by the Buckaroos. Braley Freestone with another rebound. Here comes McKenna Peterson. Her layup will not clear, and Heidi Clark, and McKenna is on the prowl. Heidi goes out, shoots from 3, up and in. Deep 3-point shot by Heidi Clark.
Double digits for Heidi now. It's kind of quiet, but you can see her game right there. She's always looking, always ready to prowl and nail that 3.
Marin Freestone's 3-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Kiara Martin. Gets it to Heidi Clark. Dribbles behind her back to avoid some pressure. Stops and pops and makes it.
Nobody's going to guard her. I mean, you're going to shoot that all night long.
Yeah, she doesn't hesitate. It's a smooth shot, and it drops for another one. 12 points on the night for Heidi. Peterson to Lansing to Marin Freestone. Back to Lansing, back to Peterson. Drops it to Sam McDonald. Kicks it over to Braylee Freestone. McKenna Peterson, she's going to drive off the glass. Is no good. Fight for the rebound. Brought down by Lacara Begay. Oh, and Monticello ends up with it. Peterson is hit while shooting. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Monticello ball.
Well, Monticello's still hustling. I mean, Marin's still hustling every second. And I think the pace has slowed down a little bit from that first quarter, but Marin's not slowed down. She's still going hard.
Malia Sam checks in for Kiara Martin for the Raiders. Braylee Freestone. It's the ball to Marin Freestone. She shoots. It's no good. Rebounded underneath by Sam. Gets it to Begay. Here come the Raiders. Heidi Clark. Wow, what a nice pass. Thread the needle. El Chosi's layup won't go. Buckaroo ball. Scramble for it. It's going to be out of bounds and will be Raider ball.
Yeah, and it's fun to see that left-handed pass. You know, not a lot of kids are left-handed.
And a bounce pass and an appropriate bounce pass situation too.
Just looks like Stevie Young throwing a football out there with that left hand just right down the middle.
Minute 43, the third quarter.
Or whoever your favorite left-handed quarterback was.
What's the Raider?
Ken Stabler?
Yeah.
Going back that far? The Snake?
The Snake was left-handed.
Okay.
63-34, Heidi Clark. She's going to drive all the way to the hoop, splits the defense. Can't get it to drop, but rebounded by the Raiders. Scramble into the ball. It's going to be Whitehorse ball. Minute 10 remaining in the third quarter. 63-34, a 29-point lead for the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. Lansing checks out. She's replaced by Shaden Freestone, who had 3 early fouls and has sat for much of the game. Shot off the glass by Benally. It's no good. Marin Freestone, her shot. She stops and pops, and it drops.
Yeah, she's really developing that 5-foot stop and pop.
(63-36). Ball's out of bounds. It's going to be Monticello ball. 41 seconds.
Don't have the angle going to the basket, and that's not a bad shot. Rather than forcing it in there, that's just not a bad shot. And if she can consistently hit that shot, that's just another weapon. And keep going or stop.
Peterson drops it down to Lansing, who checked in for McDonald. Braylee Freestone back to Lansing. She's double teamed, back to Freestone. Marin Freestone ends up with it. And a little running layup for Marin is up and in. Another 2 points for the Lady Buckaroos.
Third double-digit score now tonight.
63-38. Heidi Clark's drive. She tries to drop it off, but it's picked off. Braylee Freestone, her shot from half court is no good. So that's it. After 3 quarters of play, our score is 63-38. The Lady Raiders of Whitehorse High School lead the Lady Buckaroos of Monticello High School here on High School Hoops on StreamUtah.live. We will be right
previous
back.
vocational classes, career and technical education courses now span nearly every industry, including automotive, welding, health science, business, digital arts, computer science, and more. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, visit a CTE teacher or southeastutahcte.org.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869. Or find out more at PrecisionRehabUtah.com.
We're back in action. Nice shot. Is that Kiara Martin who hit that?
Nope, that was
24?
24. I don't have a 24.
She's not on the roster. Nice shot there. Another steal. Hannah Clark with a miss. Rebounded by Marin Freestone, who is off to the races. It's stolen from behind by Hannah Clark. Marin's frustrated. She's coming back. Wow, nice defense. Nice hustle by Marin. Number 22. The shot is no good. El Sosi. They're going to call a tie-up there.
And I don't see a 24 on the roster, but a 34 is Kaylee Chi. I'm betting that's who that is out there.
Freshman Kaylee Chi. (65-38) our score. 7 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Lansing drops it down to Braley Freestone. Can't get it to drop. Braley scored 13 points in the first half. Breaking the action there. It's going to be Monticello ball. Shaden Freestone to Marin Freestone. McKenna Peterson back to Marin. Lansing with the ball. Gets to McKenna Peterson. To Marin, who shoots deep three, is no good. Rebounded by Kiara Martin. 6:34 remaining. 65-38 our score. Really nice aware pass there from Martin to El Sosi. Another basket for the Lady Raiders. 67-38, back to a 29-point lead. Tight defense by the Raiders is called. A little bit too tight, huh? El Sosi called for her second personal foul.
Yeah.
No, that's going to be her third.
30-point lead. I mean, we're close to the mercy rule, but we're not. I thought we would get to it this quarter, but it's 29 points, so we'll see if we get up to 35.
The Buckaroos finished that last few minute or two in the third quarter with a pretty good run. Marin Freestone with the ball. Over to Rolena Lansing, back to Peterson.
Monticello content to run a little clock here a few times down the court. I don't know if it's something they're trying.
5 seconds on the shot clock. 3-point attempt there by Peterson is no good. Rebounded by Kiara Martin. That's a sentence we say quite often in these games. Rebounded by Kiara Martin. She drives. It's blocked by the Buckaroos, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Whitehorse ball.
I mean, she's capable of a triple-double with the way she passes as well. Certainly scoring, certainly rebounding, but her passes are spot on, and so that's not out of the question in her future.
Another rebound by Kiara Martin. Hannah Clark, her 3-point shot is no good. Another rebound by Kiara Martin. 3-point shot by Kiara Martin is no good. Nice hustle there. Down low for 24. We're calling her Kaylee Chi because there's no 24 on our roster, but she moves well and has a basket and a couple of rebounds. Nice hustle play there, but it went out. It's Monticello ball.
It was 48 points for Whitehorse at halftime. Only 19 in the quarter and a half so far. So maybe that's a little chink in the armor is, you know, second half, not able to keep up the complete pace. I'm just trying to find anything that.
Yeah, good luck, Vernon. Marin Freestone gets the ball in, holds on to it long enough to draw a foul. Doesn't drop, but it was a nice play there. That's going to be the first personal foul against Savannah Ham. It's going to send Marin Freestone to the line to shoot 2.
Well, and as I compare this Whitehorse team to the Monument Valley teams we've seen in the last few years, to me, having a Kiara Martin on the court that you can go to at any time and deliver that clutch shot or in those clutch moments, I think that's what gives them even the little edge right now of making that run.
Heidi Clark checks in for the Raiders. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Sam. Gets it to Heidi Clark. Habadier to Clark. She lines up for three, but drives off the glass, up and in. Another 2-point basket for Heidi Clark. 69-38 is our score.
Little Stabler down the lane right there.
Jaden Freestone to Peterson to Lansing at the top of the key. She drops it. That's a nice pass. Freestone's shot is no good. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Whitehorse ball. 4:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. A 31-point lead for the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. 69-38. Heidi Clark over to Begay. Just to drop down. That's picked up by Shaden Freestone. No, that's Braley.
Yeah, Braley just didn't quite have the speed as the defense. Tried to slow down. The ball just had a mind of its own. It wanted to keep going.
Marin, Braley, and Shaden Freestone into the game, playing in for Monticello, along with Peterson and Lansing. Peterson with the ball. She is going to be fouled. That is the fourth personal foul of the quarter against the Lady Raiders. This one against Begay. And Peterson will shoot two. First shot no good into the game. Lamaya Benali. Peterson's second free throw is good. 69-39.
Well, there's the Energizer coming back with another steal. I don't think Marin Freestone runs cross country, but
maybe she should, huh?
Maybe she should.
Well, I don't know about 3.1 miles, but she covers 120 feet really effectively. Gets the ball down low, kicks it out to Peterson, to Lansing. Freestone sisters play some catch. There's a tie up under the basket. Alternating possession, it's going to go to the Raiders. Rolena Lansing checks in for the Buckaroos. Malaya Sam for the Raiders. Heidi Clark to Hannah Clark. She finds Sam underneath the basket for her first basket of the game. Another 2-point shot for the Lady Raiders. 3:17 on the clock. 71-39 is the score. Freestone to Lansing to Peterson. That's going to be a foul there against Nakai. I think that's her second personal foul.
I think if you're up 30 points with 3 minutes to go, I think we should just have a foul this last 3 minutes. I think anything goes.
I think you got to submit your recommendation, Vernon, and we'll see how it goes.
Just anything goes. If you draw blood, then we got to stop the game. But otherwise, let's just keep going. Play ball.
Rolena Lansing makes her first free throw. Braley Freestone gives her sister, Shaden Freestone, a break. Checks back into the game. Lansing's, that went 24% down and then came up and out. Heidi Clark to Hannah Clark. He's going to shoot up off the glass. It's no good. That was nice defense by Monticello to alter that shot a little bit. Raiders find Nakai open, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Monticello ball, 2:46.
And no timeouts either. That should not be allowed.
You're listening to High School Hoops on StreamUtah.live. Glad that you're with us. Let's hear from one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state. A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision-making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit desertriverscu.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
For almost 20 years, residential construction has been our focus at Lee Contracting. Specializing in remodels and additions, we can take your house from ground to finish, and we can handle your new construction and concrete needs too. No job is too small for Lee Contracting. Give us a call today at 435-459-1314. Lee Contracting is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
We're back in action, Montezuma Creek. Whitehorse High School Gymnasium. McKenna Peterson, 3-point shot is no good. Lamaya Benally comes down with the rebound. Finds Hannah Clark. Hers no good, but Kiara Martin with another rebound and another basket. Another 2 points for Kiara. Marin Freestone gets it over to Peterson. She shoots right from where she shot before. That was not good. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Whitehorse ball. 2:11 remaining in the fourth quarter. 73-40 is our score. Heidi Clark will inbound the ball to Hannah Clark. Heidi a senior, Hannah a junior. Braylee Freestone knocks that ball away, but it's picked up by Hannah Clark. 2 minutes remaining in this one. Clark's plays some catch. Hannah to Heidi to Martin. Moving the ball all over the place. Eltsosi, her shot is no good. Rebounded by Braylee Freestone. It goes out of bounds against Braylee and will be Whitehorse ball. Minute 38.
I like them moving the ball around, milking that clock. That's good practice because you might need to use this at some point down the road.
Clark's paying catch out there to Benally. Boy, that's nice, crisp passing. They don't hesitate. Hannah Clark's shot is no good. Fight for the rebound there by Eltsosi.
Bring it back out.
Bring it back out. 30 seconds on the shot clock.
You could have a 90-second possession here.
With 112 passes in it, too. Hannah Clark to Heidi Clark.
Well, and you can tell they practice this. They are just milking the clock, and it's...
Shot from 20 is no good.
Oh.
Fight for the rebound. Buckaroos come down with the ball. Lansing, they're going to call timeout.
Almost disappointed we got the board. I mean, it would have been fun to watch them milk off 2 minutes on a possession.
To close the game, you're listening to High School Hoops on StreamUtah.live. Glad that you're with us. Timeout on the court. We will be right back.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey. Moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
All right, we're back. 73-40 is the score. 20 seconds on the clock. McKenna Peterson to Marin Freestone. Back to McKenna. She crosses midcourt. Gets it to Marin. She's going to shoot a three. Oh, off the glass. Goes around the rim. Loose ball picked up by McKenna. That rebound on the backside. Picked up there by Elsie Taylor, or Elise Taylor, I'm sorry.
Gets in the
a 2-point
scorebook at the
basket.
end of
Way
the
to go,
game
Elise. Nice weak side rebound. Boy, nice ball movement. Lamaya Benally with an open basket. Gives the Lady Raiders 2 more points. 75-42 is our score. Three seconds. That's going to close it out. So that's our final score, 75-42. The Lady Raiders of Whitehorse High School come away with a convincing victory over the Lady Buckaroos here on our high school hoops on streamutah.live. We'll send it off to hear from a few of our sponsors, and we'll come back with some game stats and a lead up to our next game. The Buckaroo boys will take on the Raider boys in a Region 19 matchup. We'll be right back.
Ooh, well, when do you want to do a bathroom break now?
Quality phone service. Emory Telecom's advanced IP-based phone system has you covered. Connect with Emory Telecom today to benefit from quality phone services, cutting-edge equipment, and local support. We'll give you a complimentary walkthrough, professional installation, advanced phone features, and more. Call 435-259-8521 in Moab, 435-298-8023 in San Juan County, or visit EmoryTelecom.com. Emory Telecom, connecting you to success one call at a time.
Hello, this is Dave's phone. Leave me a message at the beep.
Hey, Dad. I just drove past the park you took me to on my 10th birthday. Remember how we fell into the stream? I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. Call me back. I love you.
Reminding someone of their worth is suicide prevention. Learn more at liveonutah.org.
Utah State University Blanding can help you earn a highly renowned education close to home. With locations in Blanding, Monticello, Montezuma Creek, and Monument Valley, local students can choose from over 100 degrees and programs and dozens of academic scholarships. Plus, get a head start on your degree now. Earn college credits while you're still in high school with concurrent enrollment through Utah State University. For more information and to apply now, visit blanding.usu.edu.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org.
Nuclear power plant needs just 2.2 pounds of uranium to produce as much energy as 3 million pounds of coal? Energy Fuels' White Mesa Mill in Blanding is becoming America's hub for a clean and reliable energy future. They're revolutionizing the way we power our world by harnessing the incredible energy contained in naturally occurring uranium to fuel clean, carbon-free nuclear power. Visit energyfuels.com to see how they're energizing tomorrow.
All right, we're back. It's a final. The Whitehorse Lady Raiders defeated the Monticello Buckaroos 75-42 in our first game of a doubleheader here on streamutah.live. Taking a look at the statistics, the Buckaroos were led by McKenna Peterson, 16 points for the junior, who scored 8 in the first half and 8 in the second half. Well-rounded game. Braylee Freestone had 13 points. Marin Freestone threw in 10, and Elise Taylor added 2 for the Buckaroos, who ended up with 42 points on the night. Rebounds, McKenna Peterson with 5 rebounds. Lansing had 4, Braylee Freestone 4, Marin Freestone 4. On assists, Marin Freestone led the team with 5 assists. For the Lady Raiders, they were led. They had lots of scoring in this game. Leading scorer was Kiera Martin, who scored 21. Heidi Clark added 14. Alyssa Elsosi added 12. Ricara Begay and Hannah Clark each had 8. Lamaya Benally had 5. Kaylee Chi 2. Malia Sam 2. And Kalia Nakai with 1. The Lady Raiders were led. Kiera Martin had 10 rebounds and 5 assists to go with her 21 points. Pretty impressive play. Elsosi had 5 rebounds, Begay 5, Hannah Clark 5, Heidi Clark 3, Benally 2, and Habadi and Ham each with 1. Oh, and Kaylee Chi had 4 rebounds. On the assists, Kiera Martin led the team with 21 points. She led the team with 10 rebounds. She led the team with 5 assists for the sophomore. A great game. Heidi Clark with 2. Habadi and Hannah Clark each had 3. Lamaya Benally with 4 assists, and Elsosi with 2. So pretty strong win for the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. 75-42 was our score. What do you think? What was the story of the game, Vernon?
Well, I mean, obviously Clark and Martin carry this team, and they've got a lot of supporting cast that contribute and are in the right position, because Martin's going to get a lot of attention. But they're going to make them pay when they do that, because she can find her teammates. If they double team her, then she's going to make the right pass. And if they've got other players that can score, then that's one that's going to get real fun.
Yeah, I was impressed by the whole effort. Alyssa Elsosi and Lamaya Benally, the 2 seniors, really they play good fundamental basketball and shoot well and rebound well. They're in the right place at the right time, and it all contributes to a pretty impressive effort for the Whitehorse Lady Raiders. Monticello continues to make progress. I think we've seen tremendous growth in several key players. Marin Freestone is coming on strong. McKenna Peterson continues to improve. Braylee Freestone had a great game today.
Yeah.
You know, Samantha McDonald's just a freshman, but she's getting lots of playing time. And the Lansings really contribute too. So anyway, I think both teams are progressing and growing. That's what you're looking for.
And I know their RPI's down low, but you got to think there's some teams out there in the state that Monticello can compete with and try to make a run to get to the state tournament here.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Anyway, great game. We've got the next one coming up. It's 8 minutes on the clock, and both teams are warming up. We want to thank some of our readout sponsors. These are local businesses who make these broadcasts possible. And the schools and the teams and the players and their parents appreciate their support, and they would certainly appreciate your support. They include Creative Floors, covering all of San Juan County for all your carpet and flooring needs. Lee Collision Repair and Restoration, the place for top quality auto body and glass service in San Juan County. Crowley Construction, dirt work, road construction, driveways, any job, big or small, they'll do them all. Give them a call. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the landscape and the quality of life in the rural Intermountain West. Dependable Auto Repair in Monticello. Brad Stoddard and his crew can get the job done at Dependable Auto Repair. Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, offering a wide variety of quality products, and they can customize and personalize them all. Flights Gymnastics are a proud supporter of local sports and a great start for your kids. Napa Motor Parts, get everything you need at their stores in Blanding and Monticello. And Primary Residential Mortgage. They can structure the best deal with 30 years of experience and know-how. Thank you to our sponsors. We're going to go and play a few commercials and get set up for this next game. We're glad that you're with us here on StreamUtah.live and Red Rock 92's presentation of high school hoops. We'll be right back.
Larry Holiday. My name is Larry Holiday. I am the liaison for Monmouth Valley High School. The Navajo culture, influence in stories and tradition, it is a culture that respects its elderlies, families and tradition, connection and communication. are vital to help family and students understanding the importance of a love of learning and education, celebrating and embracing their family culture, remaining physically active and fit, spending more time with their family, and maintaining a happy and healthy brain. Parents, family members, and positive role models need to be involved in the lives of our children. Teaching them these important concepts will help lower the risk of youth substance misuse. Working together as a San Juan County community, do this.
Hi, my name is Sean Ivans. I'm a rancher, husband, and father. Family bonding and spending time together is really important to me. Research shows that teens who regularly eat as a family 5 to 7 times per week are 33% less likely to use alcohol and 50% less likely to commit suicide. Bonding is essential in preventing underage drinking and substance misuse. Children are less likely to drink when their parents are involved in their lives, and when children and parents feel close to each other. Take time daily to talk with your kids about their interests and activities, and maintain at least a 4-to-1 ratio of positive comments to negative ones. I love calling San Juan County home. It is vital that we work together as families and communities to make this a safe and healthy place for our youth to live. Together, let's do this.
Hello, my name is Sam Arongwa. I am a professor at Utah State University here in Blanding campus. I am passionate about prevention. It is vital that we teach and help children and their families by teaching the importance of healthy brains, family time, school time, active time, and family culture. We are helping to protect against and lowering the risk of youth substance misuse and suicide. It takes a community to raise a child. Prevention is about building relationships. We can work together to strengthen one another and help keep San Juan County an amazing place to educate and raise strong families. I know that we can do this. Let's do this.
Hi everyone, I'm Lieutenant John Young with the San Juan County Sheriff's Office. Our job is to protect and serve those who live in this great county we call home. Youth are a very important part of our communities. It is normal for children to become more independent and mature as they get older, but parental involvement drops by half between the 6th and 12th grade when our kids need us the most. To help stay involved and connected with your children, just ask the 5 W's. Where are you going? What are you doing? Who will you be with? When will you be home? And will there be drugs or alcohol? It's not being nosy, it's being a good parent. So come on, San Juan County. Let's do this.
Yat a Shamige Yanishke, Tuaheglini Nishle, do Batani Bashichin, Hashkishi Tashache, do Tani Zatni Dashanale. Hello, my name is Shamige. I am the Public Health Director for Utah Navajo Health System. The younger a person starts to drink, the higher the risk of addiction. Those who start before age 13 have a 45% chance of becoming alcohol dependent compared to 7% of those who wait until age 21. Research also shows that 67% of teens who drink before the age of 15 will also go on to use other illicit drugs. Binge drinking now begins as early as grade school. According to data on underage drinking, parents are the #1 reason kids don't drink. It is important that we begin talking to our children at an early age about not drinking alcohol. Kids usually listen to their parents more than anybody else, including their friends. Parents, let's work together to help lower the risk of drug and alcohol misuse in our San Juan County youth. Let's do this.
Here at Utah Navajo Health System, our mission statement is we exist to improve your quality of life through comprehensive, self-empowered, culturally sensitive, and amazing customer service.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
All right, we're back in action. Monticello Buckaroos, Whitehorse Raiders about to face off. What do you think about this game, Vernon?
What does Red Rock 92 and Monticello Whitehorse boys basketball games have in common?
A lot of excitement.
They both play the classics.
They play the classics. Yeah, very good.
And over the years, there's been a lot of classic ball games. I think in the last few, Monticello has had the edge, but there's been a lot of great games over the years between Whitehorse and Monticello, and I expect tonight to be one of them. The first meeting was very close, came down to the wire. Monticello's now going on the road down here in the Raider Den, and I expect Whitehorse to give everything they've got at Monticello tonight. We'll see if they can handle the heat.
Yeah, it's gonna be some heat in here in this gym too. That last game in Monticello, Whitehorse led through much of the game, and then in the end, the Buckaroos came roaring back, put on a full court press, and got a few breaks, and came away with the win. And we'll see what happens here. Taking a look at the statistics for the season, Caden Pearson leads the Buckaroo with 14 points a game. Cash Young is averaging 13 points a game. Traken Lee, 11 points a game. Those are the three Buckaroos averaging in double figures. On rebounding, Caden Pearson, 8.5 rebounds a game. Cash Young, 5. Cooper Nilsson, 4.5. Jackson Kai's 5, Traken Lee 5, and then with assists, Caden Pearson leads the Buckaroos with 4 assists per game. For the Raiders, they are led by Thomas, the freshman, with 16 points a game. Dominic Dance is averaging 10. Joe is averaging 8. Ham 7. Kalen Tahoney's 8. And Tristan Black with 6 points a game. So anyway, this should be a fun game. I'm looking forward to it. What's your prediction, Vernon? This gets you in trouble to ask you for a prediction. But,
well, I mean, I like basketball. I think is the hardest sport to win on the road. You look at football, you look at baseball. I don't really know hockey that well. I'm not gonna get into the Sifford's realm, but they'll get on me. But basketball is hard to win on the road, and that's what separates the good teams from the wannabe good teams. And so I expect Whitehorse to have a home court advantage tonight, and if they get hot early and the crowd gets in it, that could get into these Monticello boys' heads. So that's what I want to see. But if Monticello can keep the crowd out of it, then I think they got a chance to hang with them here.
Starting lineups for the two teams: Hyatt Thomas, the freshman, leading scorer. Number 3, Dominic Dance, the senior, the leader, excellent player, great fundamentals. He's number 11. Adam Joes, just a sophomore, the big man in the middle, getting stronger and stronger every game. Braden John, the junior. Kalen Tahoney, the senior. So there's some senior leadership, and there's some youth out there for the Raiders. For the Buckaroos, the starting lineup really hasn't changed throughout the season. Cash Young, Cooper Nilsson, Jackson Kais, Caden Pearson, and Traken Lee. We are underway. Buckaroos come down with the ball. Cooper Nilsson takes it across midcourt, gets it to Pearson, over to Lee, back to Nilsson. Calls the play. Cash Young for 3. That's up and in. 3-point shot for Cash Young.
He likes to shoot early, and that's a good sign.
Gives the Buckaroos an early 3-0 lead. Loose ball is picked up by Traken Lee. Traken really carried the Buckaroos down the stretch in that first game. Had an excellent game.
Yeah, that was the game. I mean, there was a technical foul, and I believe Traken Lee went to the line and hit like either 4 or 6 straight free throws. That
hit a
really,
3-pointer on key, and that was a close game that could have gone either way. Monticello overcame a Whitehorse lead.
You're right. That was a career night for Traken.
Yeah.
But great start. I mean, that 3-pointer early, it silenced the immediate crowd. That's what you got to do.
Foul was called on Dominic Dance. I think that was another one of the keys for Monticello is defensive pressure of Cooper Nilsson on Dominic Dance, who I don't know, he just scored a little bit and is the second leading scorer on the team.
Coach was very happy with that at the end of the game. That was, how many points did he score? 0, and he was thrilled.
Yeah. Kais for 3 from the corner. That's no good. Jackson had a pretty good shooting game in Monticello's contest against Dove Creek on Tuesday, and they're going to need offensive production from Jackson.
And I'm going to watch the offensive boards because right now Monticello looks like they've got a little edge getting their hand on a lot of boards early. So if they can control the boards tonight, their odds go way up of coming out with a victory as well.
Tony with the ball to Braden John. Swings around Dominic Dance. He shoots, and that's no good. Boy, a nice crash on the board by Adam Joe, but Monticello comes away with it.
Long arms of Caden Pearson grab that board.
Kai's down to Lee, back to Cash Young. The ball is tipped away there by Hyatt Thomas. Monticello retains the ball. Cooper Nelson with the ball for the Buckaroos. 6:20 remaining in the first quarter. 3-0 is the score. Cash Young to Caden Pearson. He's going to shoot. Up and in. Boy, that had a nice shooter's roll on there as Caden gets his first basket. And 5-0 is the early lead for the Buckaroos. Out to Tahoney. He's going to shoot from 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Cooper Nelson. Buckaroos cross midcourt out to Cash Young. Cross court to Pearson. His 3-point shot is no good, but rebounded by Lee. It's a fight for the ball. Dominic Dance and Lee and Braden John all tied up there. On alternating possessions, it'll go to the Raiders.
And Caden Pearson really got triple team the other night, so it's good to see him make his first shot tonight and get on the board. That mental breakthrough early, I think, was a big deal for Caden right now.
Hyatt Thomas with the ball. He's going to kiss it up off the glass. Wow.
How do you like that shot?
That was quite an angle there for Hyatt Thomas to get that basket to drop. 5-2 is our score. Monticello Buckaroos lead the Whitehorse Raiders early in this game. 5:21 remaining in the first quarter. 3-point shot by Kais is no good. Rebounded by Dominic Dance, and he's going to push the ball up. Gets it over to Tahoney. Drops it down to Hyatt Thomas. He spins and shoots off the glass. Another 2-point shot by Hyatt Thomas, who's really...
That was not just one spin, that was a double spin cycle by Hyatt Thomas.
Those clothes are dry. Wow. 3-point shot there by Caden Pearson.
I think he must have had a talking to because he is coming out aggressive tonight. It's like, you got to be the aggressor. Don't let the defense be the aggressor on you, which happened the other night. So he's coming out firing, Caden.
Thomas to Tahoney. He's going to try to drive. Picked up by Lees. No good. Rebounded by Kais. Buckaroo ball. Cooper Nelson is going to bring the ball across midcourt. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 8-4 is our score. Buckaroos lead the Raiders. Cooper Nelson out to Cash Young. No good. Oh, it's picked up there by Dominic Dance. Gets it over to Hyatt Thomas. Thomas to Dance. He's going to shoot for 3. That is no good, but man, Adam Joe up over the top. Nice rebound. Kalen Tahoney's 3-point shot is no good. Buckaroo ball.
Monticello dodged a bullet there. There's a great look on the offensive rebounds, kicking out for a 3. But missed.
Cash Young with the ball. Drops it down to Jackson Kais. Back to Young. He's going to shoot for 3. Up and in. Second 3-pointer of the game early on for Cash Young.
Third for Monticello.
Really nice shooting by both teams. Nice ball movement. Hyatt Thomas gets it over to Kaylin Tahoney. Over to Braden John. That ball is stripped away by Cash Young. Picked up by Traken Lee. Gets the ball to Cooper Nilsson. He's going to drive. Kick it out to Pearson to Cash Young. Hits his third three-pointer. Cash Young, 3 3-pointers early in this game, but offensive output by the Buckaroos are leading 14-4. 30 seconds. Oh, that's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to StreamUtah.Live's presentation of high school hoops. Here early in the first quarter, 14-4 on the strength of 4 3-point shots by the Monticello Buckaroos.
Yeah, $3 bill Cash Young's come to play tonight. He's already made 3 of them.
Yeah, he's cashing them in.
And just exactly what you wanted from Monticello. Get the crowd out early. 10-point lead to start this game, like a recipe for success, because Whitehorse is going to make their runs, but they're already in a hole, 10 points.
Raiders are going to inbound the ball. Thomas to Asa Hott, who's checked in for the Raiders. Down to Dominic Dance. He gets it to Adam Joe. He's guarded by Traken Lee. Swings around there, and he's going to be fouled. We'll head to the free throw line for Adam Joe. The foul is against Lee. I think it's his first.
Yeah, and Joe kind of hooked him there at
the
arm,
did.
And they didn't call it, and he got away with a little offensive hook.
Yeah, you post up and you get your elbow down there, and you can just spin right around the defender. Adam Joe makes his first free throw. 14-5 is the score.
Well, Whitehorse call the
timeout.
You got to believe they're going to have a hand in Cash Young's face now.
Yeah. 2 for 2 for Adam Joe. Cash Young with the ball. Gets it to Cooper Nilsson. Pearson's going to shoot for 3 from the corner, and he makes it.
Well,
second 3-point shot by Caden Pearson. Incredible offensive production. Missed shot, rebounded by Pearson. Cash
Young. We've
Young.
not seen that from Caden a lot this year, that outside shot, but he's going to shoot out there tonight, and they're making him pay 5 threes already for Monticello.
17-6 is our score. Missed shot there, rebounded by Tahoney. Gets the ball to Dominic Dance, takes it across midcourt. Drops it down to Adam Joe. Asa Hott still in the game for the Buckaroos, or for the Raiders. Nice pass, nice move, nice basket for Dominic Dance with an assist from Hyatt Thomas. 17-8, 9-point lead for the Monticello Buckaroos. Cash Young, Tommy Morrison into the game for Monticello. Traken Lee with the ball. Back to Cooper, out to Traken. He's going to bring it in. I'll kick it out to Morrison. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Hott knocks that ball away. There's a scramble for the ball. Adam Joe and Caden Pearson tie up. Substitution into the game. Aiden Ham checks into the game for the first time for the Raiders. Kais comes in, gives Traken Lee a breather. Monticello will inbound the ball from underneath their own basket. Kais to Nilsson, over to Cash Young, open for 3. Automatic 4 3-point shots.
Wow, he's going to be setting an all-time record if he keeps this up tonight.
Well, he may have gotten some inspiration from, speaking of 3-point records, they were set in this gym last year by the Raiders. Kais with the ball. He's going to shoot from close, up and in. Boy, the Buckaroos are having a tremendous offensive output. 22 points in the first quarter. They lead 22-8. Thomas' shot is blocked by Cooper Nilsson. Kais on the rebound. 48 seconds. 2-point shot from the free throw line by Cooper Nilsson. Gives the Buckaroos 24 points in the quarter with 30 seconds remaining. Thomas double dribbles. Adam Joe gets it, spins, nice shot. Nice 2-point basket by Adam Joe there. 20 seconds. Caden Pearson drops it down to Tommy Morrison, back to Pearson, who does not hesitate to shoot and make it for 3. Incredible offensive 3-point shooting by the Monticello Buckaroos. Adam Joe, and he's going to be fouled.
Well, nobody expected this. They have had some low-scoring games, and 7 threes. That may be one of their highs of the year already. We're in the first quarter.
Yeah, incredible. Great shooting.
17-point lead. Yeah, $3 bills are.
So sophomore Tristan Felix checks in. Final seconds of the first quarter. Adam Joe's going to shoot a chance to make a 3-point play, and he does. Well, no, he had 2 free throws. I'm sorry. Caden Pearson's going to get a bit of a break. Jaden Camacho checks in for the Buckaroos. Joe makes both free throws. 27-12 is the score. 2 seconds remaining. Out to Morrison. Time expires after 1 quarter of play. The Monticello Buckaroos lead the Whitehorse Raiders 27-12. Glad that you're with us. We'll go to a commercial. We'll be right back.
Looking for a new insurance provider? Call Jeff Nielsen at San Juan Insurance in Blanding. For more than a quarter century, Jeff has offered a full range of insurance products: auto, home, life, health, and more. Give him a call today, 435-678-3223, or pay him a visit at 60 North Main Street in Blanding. San Juan Insurance, over 25 years of experience and just getting started.
Back in play. Wow, 27-12. Second quarter about to start. Thomas with the ball. He's going to shoot from 15. No good. Rebounded by Cooper Nelson. Do you call it a barrage?
Shock and awe. I've never. Their best quarter of the year they just had by far.
Asa Hott gets the steal, and he's fouled from behind. I think that's going to be against Jackson Kais, his first personal foul. He's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, I was expecting a close game. I mean, it would be hard to keep this pace up if you're Monticello, but man, shoot till you're cold, because I mean, they are hot right now.
Boy, they are. They are. 4 3-pointers by Cash Young, 3 3-pointers by Caden Pearson, who had a field goal to add and just got a rebound. So Hott misses his second free throw.
And they say, they can you can shoot a team out of a zone defense. Well, that's exactly what just happened. Because
really nice movement there to find a wide open Jackson Kais under the basket. Another 2 points for the Buckaroos.
Whitehorse had to go to man-to-man, and I agree with that.
Adam Joe, boy, that's a nice give and go. Dominic Dance gets an assist. Adam Joe gets his 8th point of the game.
Because they cannot afford to give up those 3 balls, but here's another one.
Kai shoots, no good. Brought down by Thomas. 6:57 on the clock remaining in the first half. 29-15 is our score. Dominic Dance with the ball for the Raiders. Gets it out to Joe, who's really been strong inside the last couple of minutes. Thomas shoots a deep 3. Incredible arch. That was a rainmaker there.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. I mean, if that's the best shot Whitehorse is going to get, then that's showing you the tough defense Monticello's playing, because they're going to give up a 30-foot shot all night long.
Tahoney checks in for, Aiden Ham checks in for Tahoney. No, Tahoney checks in for Aiden Ham. Dominic Dance with the ball. Kicks it out to Hott. That ball is tipped away by Caden Pearson. Cooper Nilsson with it. Way up there, up and in for Caden Pearson. His 13th point of the game. Buckaroos really defensive intensity and incredible shooting. Tahoney kicks it out to Hott. To Thomas. He'll drive off the glass. It's going to be no good. Rebounded by Caden Pearson.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about the offense, but their defensive intensity is not giving Whitehorse any good shots right now.
Pearson with the ball. He's fouled by Tahoney, and they're going to say it was not on the ground. Timeout. 5:47 remaining in the first half. The Buckaroos lead 31-15 here on High School Hoops. Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. We're so glad you're with us. We'll be right back.
TaylorMade Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. TaylorMade Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. TaylorMade is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. TaylorMade Wooden Heritage and TaylorMade Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
We're back in action. Kai's with the ball to Nilsson. Caden Pearson, 5:41, 31-15. 16-point lead for the Monticello Buckaroos. Caden Pearson, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Traken Lee finds Cooper Nilsson underneath. He puts it up off the glass and in. Second basket of the game for Cooper Nilsson. Buckaroos extend their lead.
Just patiently running that screen and roll offense and getting layups off it. They're not the three-pointers, but they're getting some good shots off their man offense right now, Monticello.
Thomas to Tahoney, over to Dominic Dance. Drops it down to Adam Joe, who's really got some really nice footwork. Gets another basket. Adam Joe has his 10th point of the game. 10 of the 17 points for the Raiders come on the sophomores shooting. Cooper Nilsson to Kais. He's going to shoot for three. Up and in. Nothing but net for Jackson Kais as the shooting barrage continues. Tahoney's three-point shot is no good. Rebounded by the Buckaroos.
Jackson said, I want in the party, and he got an invitation that time.
Yeah. Nilsson to Kais. Out to Cash Young. Getting a lot of defensive intensity from Thomas, who kicks it away and comes away with the ball. Hesitates and dribbles out of bounds.
Yeah, he didn't know if he wanted to shoot a three-pointer or go to the hoop, and couldn't make up his mind.
It was really a nice hesitation move, but he lost the handle as he was, I think he fooled the ball too.
Fight, flight, or freeze, and he was in the freeze mode there.
Clock is, didn't turn the clock on. Less than halfway through the second quarter, Adam Joe picks up a loose ball for the Raiders. Gets it up to Hott. Out to Tahoney, who's going to shoot for three, and he makes it up and in. Kalen Tahoney gets his first basket of the game, and it is worth 3 points.
Well, and the way Monticello started the game, that's how Whitehorse wants to play. And they came in here and, just kicked the door in and said, we're going to be the aggressor and just, shock and awe. And that's how Whitehorse wanted to start. So, but the 16-point lead, that's a big hole. It's only 3 minutes left in the half.
Yeah.
So, Whitehorse is a good team, but they've dug themselves a big hole with the shooting of Monticello. It's been fascinating to watch.
Tristan Felix and Tommy Morrison check in. 3-point shot there by Tahoney is no good. Rebounded by Morrison. Gets the ball to Cooper Nilsson. 3:24 on the clock. Buckaroos with a 16-point lead, 36-20. Find Morrison underneath the basket. His shot is no good. Kayla Joe, the senior on the defense, is able to keep him from scoring. Dominic Dance to Joe, back to Dance. He's going to drive inside the paint. He turns and shoots off the glass. 2-point shot for Dominic Dance.
He's trying to get aggressive and get the crowd into it. 14-point lead. I mean, their goal is to cut it down to single digits by halftime. So
the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Monticello ball. Cash Young checks in for Tommy Morrison. Buckaroos inbound the ball. Get to Pearson. His shot is no good, but rebounded by Cooper. And he's going to be fouled by Dominic Dance, I think.
Yeah, Caden had a great look at the basket there, but Cooper is, again, smart ball player, knows where he needs to be, and got a great offensive board. Never assume the shot's going in. Great rebounders always assume it's going to be a miss.
Yep. Really nice positioning. Just fundamental basketball by Cooper Nilsson, who reminds me of Caden last year. A little bit undersized. Wow. And a steal, a driving layup by Tristan Black is up and in, and he is fouled and will shoot one.
And you could feel a little momentum now. That was a big momentum swing, turnover, and the hoop and the harm there. So Monticello threw the inbounds pass, lazy inbounds pass, and Whitehorse making them pay so they can cut it to 11 right here with this free throw.
Fouls against Nilsson. Free throw is no good. Rebounded by Caden Pearson. Nilsson to Pearson. Going to set up some offense. Out to Cash Young. Over in the corner to Cooper. Drops it down to Tristan Felix with nice defense. That's going to be against Monticello. Out of bounds against Whitehorse. They're going to talk about it, I guess.
Well, there's only two choices.
Oh, there's lots of. I'm going to say it's Monticello ball, which I think is the correct, but I'm away from the action up here in the stands. Traken Lee checks in for Tristan Felix. 2:06 remaining in the first half. 36-24 is our score. Get the ball underneath to Lee. Up and in. I think Traken Lee drops the basket and is fouled and will shoot one.
That is a big bucket because Whitehorse had the hand on the ball. Traken somehow escaped. Houdini escaped and flipped that ball up with the and one.
First personal foul against Adam Joe. Lee's shot. Great spin, great drop.
Mr. Free Throw, Traken Lee.
39-24. Fight for the rebound. Cooper Nilsson comes up with it. Caden Pearson drops it down to Cash Young, who turns and shoots. Wow, really excellent move, strong move for Cash Young.
Yeah, and he can body up inside too.
Really bangs well. You know, he's undersized. Well, he's not undersized, he's just a sophomore. Missed three-point shot is rebounded, a long rebound for Caden Pearson. Minute 20. 17-point lead for the Buckaroos. Cash Young with the ball, gets to Cooper Nilsson, drops it down to Pearson. He puts it up and in for an easy two. Kaylin Tahoney's driving to the hoop. Layup for Tahoney. 43-26, 17-point lead for the Buckaroos. Traken Lee drives the middle of the paint. That ball is knocked away by Adam Joe and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Buckaroo ball. 24 seconds on the shot clock, 48 seconds on the game clock. Tommy Morrison checks in for Jackson Kies. Cooper Nelson will inbound the ball. That was knocked away there by Tristan Black. Drops it down to Morrison. Gets it to Cash Young. Closely defended by Kayla Joe. Young's shot is no good, but brought down by Cooper Nelson. Nice offensive rebound there. Drake and Leah. Anyway, loose balls ends up in Tommy Morrison's hands.
Ball is just bouncing Buckaroo away tonight.
Yes, it is.
Every loose ball is just coming into their hands.
There are loose balls. They're being knocked away by Raider defenders, but in the end, Monticello seems to come away with it. Tommy Morrison is going to shoot. His first one is no good. 4 team fouls against the Raiders in the quarter, 2 against the Buckaroos, and there's only 31 seconds remaining in the first half. Tommy Morrison's second free throw is up and good. 44-26 is the score. Pearson's going to be called on a foul. Hyatt Thomas. Just the third team foul of the quarter. So the Raiders will inbound the basket. Tahoney to Thomas. Tahoney ends up with the ball. Tristan Black. Hyatt Thomas.
I think he skated a little bit there. They let it go.
Tahoney double teamed. Kicked out to Thomas. No, that's Tristan Black for a deep 3-point shot for Black.
That was Thomas.
Was that Thomas?
That was Thomas.
Wow.
That literally hit the roof, I think.
44-29. What a first half of play here in the Raider gym. Glad that you're with us. We'll be back with some halftime statistics here on High School Hoops on StreamUtah.live.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand Counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
Tailor-made Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. Tailor-Made Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. Tailor-Made is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage and Tailor-Made Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies. Not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Let's talk cancer. Monticello, Utah. If you lived, worked, or attended school in Monticello, Utah from 1941 to 2002 for at least 3 years, you might have a higher cancer risk from uranium tailing exposure. Apply to get a free cancer screening today. One screening could bring peace of mind to you, your friends, and family members, help spread the word, and save a life. Screenings are available for a limited time through San Juan Public Health. Call today, 435...
Empire Electric is excited to sponsor the student athletes of Monticello High School. We know sports help build athletes' character, and that carries over to the classroom. Empire Electric believes education opens opportunities, and we offer financial assistance to co-op members for higher education and vocational training. We also provide leadership growth opportunities for high school juniors through the Colorado Youth Tour and a leadership camp held in Steamboat Springs. Ask your counselor how to apply or check out eea.co. Go Buckaroos!
San Juan Building Supply has offered a full range of building supplies to San Juan County for more than 32 years. From the start of your project to the finish, San Juan Building Supply has high-quality products for all your needs, and they can deliver. Drop by 1050 South Main Street in Blanding. Call 678-2000 or visit sjvs.com. San Juan Building Supply, a proud sponsor of our local teams.
Welcome back, Whitehorse High School. It's halftime in our second game. What an offensive performance by the Monticello Buckaroos. They lead in this game 44-29, a 15-point lead. Monticello jumped out just 27 points in the first quarter, outscoring the Raiders 27-12 on the strength of seven 3-point shots. It was amazing. In the second quarter, the Raiders made some adjustments and made some progress. Well, it was a 15-point Monticello advantage after one, and it's 15 points now at halftime, but the Raiders were able to put 17 points on the board in the second quarter. But keeping up with the Buckaroos on a scoring night like tonight is not an easy task. Taking a look at first half statistics, let's start with the Raiders. They are led by Adam Joe, who I thought really looked good down low, scored 10 points, 4 for 4 from the free throw line and 3 field goals. Hyatt Thomas added 7 points, including that three-pointer right at the end of the buzzer at the first half, and it'll be interesting to see if there's any momentum impact from that. Dominique Dance has 4. Kaylin Tahoney has 5, including a three-pointer. Tristan Black with 2, and Asa Hott with 1. So 29 points for the Raiders. Adam Joe has 3 rebounds, Dominique Dance 2. Hyatt Thomas has 3 assists. Anyway, for the Raiders. For the Buckaroos, wow, what an offensive show it was. Cash Young hit 4 3-pointers in the first quarter, 14 points overall in the first half. Caden Pearson had 3 3-pointers and 3 field goals, so he leads all scorers on the court with 15 points right now. Jackson Kais has 7 points, including a 3-pointer. Cooper Nilsson has 4, Traken Lee 3, and Tommy Morrison 1.
Oh, you're welcome. You played awesome.
It was quite an offensive performance. Looking at the other statistics, Caden Pearson pulls down 7 rebounds, 3 assists. For the big senior for the Buckaroos. Cooper Nelson, as he always does, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. He fills up the statistics sheet. Cash Young with 2 assists. Kais with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Tommy Morrison with a rebound and an assist, and Traken Lee with 2 rebounds and assist. So anyway, at halftime here, we'll be right back here. You're on High School Hoops, StreamUtah.live, and Red Rock.
Building a state championship team requires a lot of hard work and dedication on the part of athletes, parents, and coaches. Although receiving a trophy is an amazing experience, even more important is the personal character and strength that students can develop and then use throughout their lives. It is important for our youth to be involved in whatever positive and healthy activities they can be, and it is important for parents and community members to support them. By providing opportunities for positive involvement, teaching skills required to be successful in that involvement, and by giving recognition to our youth when they use those skills, we are helping reduce the risk of youth substance abuse and suicide in our communities. Whether it is a state championship team, learning to play an instrument, excelling academically, or simply learning to work hard and believe in themselves, the benefits gained from those efforts are great examples of increased protection against unhealthy behaviors. We need to work together as parents, teachers, families, and community partners to make this happen. Let's do this!
A star in the making. You almost had a triple-double. You ever had a triple-double?
No, the closest I've become is a double-double.
Oh, well, you're going to get close because you can pass, you can obviously score, and you can rebound. What do you like best?
I prefer an all-around player, but I'm mostly a shooting guard. And for my team, I have to transfer down into a post, or a big, or a forward. But I rather be shooting guard, but I like getting rebounds because I can jump. So that really helps out my team because we're a really small team and we don't really have that much height. So I'm the closest that's come to being height and being able to jump.
Yeah, and you guys got off to a big start tonight, and you just love to play that up-paced basketball game. Defense, you're all over the team. The defense down the other side. So how many steals did you have? You may have 10 steals. We don't know.
I'm guessing 10.
Oh, so you probably did have a triple-double then if you got 10 steals. So
yeah.
Well, what did you think tonight about your team?
Well, I think we all did pretty good as a team, and there was just a lot of ball movement. And I feel like once we get that more ball movement during state or games around the corner, we'll be unstoppable.
You will be. I think you're a go-to player in the clutch. So what's your dream? You want to play college ball somewhere?
Yeah, my dream is to be being able to play college at a D1 level or even a D2. I just really want to play college ball and just be the first, or not the first, but being a native in a college.
Well, I would give you a scholarship right now. Well, tell me what the boys got to do real quick, then we'll let you go and get back to the game.
I feel like what the boys got to do is just box out because their rebounds are what's really killing us, and they're not really boxing out.
Okay. Well, thank you, Kiara Martin. Carrie, you're awesome. I love watching you play.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Welcome back. The second half started like the first did for the Buckaroos. A three-point basket. Jackson Kai's off the glass three-point basket. So the shooting success for the Buckaroos just continues. 47-29 is the score. We wondered out loud if the momentum of that nice three-point shot to end the half by Hyatt Thomas.
Jackson Kai's the eraser.
Halfway through our second game here. Pearson drops it to Lee. Really nice turn. Drops it in. Traken Lee at the basket. His 5th point of the game. The Buckaroos are starting the second half like they ended the first. Joe's shot is missed and rebounded by Cash Young. 7 minutes
Monticello
remaining.
showing they can attack the man-to-man equally as impressive as they did the zone. They are moving the ball, looking for their teammates, driving, kicking.
Kai's over to Nielsen. He's going to drive, get a layup, and he's going to be fouled. Well, shooting will shoot 2. I think that foul's going to be against Braden John.
Well, I think we're going to see a full court press tonight, but I don't think it's going to be by Monticello. I think Whitehorse is going to be forced to go to that very soon to try to change the momentum. Because it's clearly back in Monticello's favor here.
Start on a 5-0 run. Cooper Nelson's going to shoot 2. Oh, first one just rims out.
It was fun talking to Carrie Martin. First to go by Carrie. She wants to be the first native D1 ball player, and I'm like, I think you're going to make it.
I think that she's already going to be the second because there's a native University of Utah grad who's playing in the WNBA.
She said something about
maybe
first,
Danae.
First, I'm not sure. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
But I tell you, she's going to work hard. We know that.
I said, what do the boys need to do? And she pointed out the rebounds. They got to do better on the rebounds.
Thomas with the ball, defended by Pearson, drops it to Dance. John to Tahoney, back to Thomas. He shoots a 3. It's off the glass, no good, but rebounded by Adam Joe. Kalen Tahoney, Dominic Dance for 3. That's also no good, rebounded by Cooper Nilsson.
Yeah, and I
50 to 29.
I'd like to see Whitehorse go into Adam Joe, kind of work him on the inside, kick it back outside game, because he's very effective inside. He has some good moves when he gets it in there, but if they start to double him, he can kick it back out. So I'd like to see them do a little more of that inside-outside with Joe.
Drake and Lee is fouled while shooting. That's the second personal foul against Adam Joe. Send Lee to the line to shoot 2. His first one is up and in. Again, Drake and Lee was the difference in the game in Monticello when these two teams met.
And I'd like to know his free throw percentage, because it is very, very high this year.
Yeah, it's 2 for 2 tonight with 2 field goals, 6 points. Let's see if it's 7. Very nice rotation. Up and in, 52.
That'll keep you on the court.
To 29.
You know, as you become an old man and have to play pickup basketball, that may be the best skill you have. Because if you can make your free throws, you're going to play in every game. Because you got to shoot for teams, right? You're going to be on the court.
Vernon has learned that through years of experience. Make those free throws, huh? Little Euro move there by Dominic Dance is no good. Rebounded by Pearson. Raiders are having a tough time scoring points tonight. Cooper Nelson with the ball. He's going to drive in the paint, kick it out to Lee. His three-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Hott, who finds Tahoney. Up and in. Kalen Tahoney with his 7th point of the night.
Just nobody back that time from Monticello. 3-0 break for Whitehorse.
That was the first basket of the second half for the Raiders. And 5:26 remaining in the third quarter. We've got a timeout. You're listening to High School Hoops on StreamUtah.live. We're so glad that you're with us. We'll be right back.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey. Moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
All right, we're back. Whitehorse High School gym. The Monticello Buckaroos lead the Whitehorse Raiders 52-31. Buckaroo ball.
Well, and it would take a complete collapse by Monticello right now, because they are playing good ball and they just got to hold serve the rest of the way now.
Thomas knocks it away. Lee ends up with the ball. Drives the hoop up off the glass. No good. Kais is right there to rebound it. He is fouled and will shoot 2. Jackson Kais. Kalen Tahoney's second personal foul. Kais' free throw is up and in. To 31. Second one is no good. Rebounded by Adam Joe. Joe to Dominic Dance. 5:21 on the clock here in the third quarter. Tahoney back to Hott. To Thomas. Dribbles behind his back. 3-point shot is up and in. Hyatt Thomas with the 3-pointer.
Well, the future is bright for Whitehorse. You got a freshman making those big shots.
Yeah, and with confidence too. Cash Young finds a wide open Jackson Kais underneath the basket. Buckaroos are just
got lost.
Kalen Tahoney's 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Hott, picked up by Adam Joe. Dominic Dance for 3. Can't get it to drop. Kais rebounds it. Pearson ends up with the ball. 4:30 remaining in the third quarter. 55-34 is our score.
Wide open shot by Whitehorse there. They really wanted that one to try to get some momentum back.
Out of bounds off of Cash Young's foot. They're going to say it's Whitehorse ball.
Monticello didn't like that call. It looked like, I mean, from where I sat, it looked like a good call, but everybody thought the opposite.
You and I have the sound. There's a 1-year-old with a sword out on the court, scooped up and taken away. Whew, that was. She was on a fast break.
One of those clap sticks, blow up clap sticks. She was heading to the paint. I mean, she knew where to go.
Yeah.
She was going right to the.
Thomas to Dominic Dance, back to Thomas.
I don't know if that resets the shot clock or not.
Well, Thomas is going to make the basket and fouled on the way. Foul is called against Cooper Nilsson, his second.
Oh, the good thing for Monticello, you know Whitehorse is going to make a run or two, but you've got a 20-point cushion here, so hopefully you can hold serve here and cruise into the victory.
Well, and shooting percentages for the Raiders are still quite low too. They'll catch some shots, but Caden Pearson out to Cash Young. To Pearson. Cooper Nilsson, 16 on the shot clock, and Thomas is going to be called with a foul. It's the fourth, or is it the fifth? That's the fourth team foul of the quarter. Well, I guess that was called against Hott. Cooper Nilsson ends up with the ball under the basket, puts it up and in. Good game for Cooper. He's got his 7th point. 3-point shot by Hyatt Thomas is good.
But again, Monticello just got to keep holding pace, scoring maybe every other time down right here. If Whitehorse is starting to get a little hot, Thomas is heating up out there.
Asa Hott's going to be called for a foul there.
When Dominic Dance has 4 points, he was held in check up in Monticello. He's got more than 0, but still he's not had a breakout game tonight either.
Morrison checks in for Jackson Kais. Cooper Nilsson is going to shoot 2. First free throw is up and in. He makes them both.
Stretches it back to 20.
59-39. 3:16 remaining in the third quarter. Tristan Black inbounds the ball to Dominic Dance. There's a problem there, but they did not call it. Thomas is going to shoot for 3. Rebounded by Caden Pearson. Gets it over to Cash Young. He's going to shoot a deep 3. It's no good. Pearson ends up with it, drops it down to Traken Lee. Working on Adam Joe. Rebounded by Dominic Dance. 2:48 on the clock. Asa Hott's 3-point shot is good. 4th point of the game for Hott. He's getting hot.
And Whitehorse went to that full court press there off a made basket. Monticello able to break it and get the foul.
59-42 is the score. Tommy Morrison's going to go in the game to shoot, or going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Morrison hits the first free throw, his 2nd point of the game.
Yeah, and Tommy Morrison seem to get a few more minutes every game here. And Coach Kai is having a little more confidence in him and putting him in these big games here.
Makes them both. 2 free throws for Tommy Morrison. Raiders in a hurry. Thomas is dribbling. They're going to call a foul on Caden Pearson. It's hard to foul a guy when he's moving that fast.
Yeah, you're saying they're in a hurry. They are And they got a long hill to
they are.
Climb here, but they're trying.
Second team foul against the Buckaroos in the quarter. Adam Joe with the ball underneath. He turns and shoots and makes 2. .213 down to Kais. Kais to Nielsen. He is mugged there by Hott.
Monticello having no problem breaking the press right here.
They're passing really well.
Well, that's the one thing that brought them back in the game at Monticello was that full court press, and so Whitehorse has no choice but to go to it. Monticello being able to break it and get to the free throw line, and they're putting them in. Free throw percentage is very good right now as Cooper sinks the first.
Cooper's hit
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Into the game, Caleb Joe for the Raiders.
Had a lane violation. I mean,
Tristan Black just swinging his arms. It's like he's rowing a boat upstream there. He's working pretty hard, but he still fell in. Gives Cooper a chance to shoot that second one again. That's short, rebounded by Adam Joe. Tristan Black, he's driving to the hoop all the way up, and he can't get it to drop.
Great
Rebounded
move
by Cash Young.
Great move, would have cut it to 16.
Morrison tipped away there by Caleb Joe. It'll be Monticello ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Caden Pearson will inbound the ball. Kais. Cash Young drops it down to Caden, and he's going to be fouled from behind by Hyatt Thomas. I think that may be his first.
And there
have been a lot of fouls in this third quarter.
We haven't had Caden post up a lot tonight, but that's a weapon that they haven't even had to use yet. But going down the stretch, if they need to post Caden up and lob it into him, you're going to get to the free throw line a lot.
His first free throw is no good. 62-44 is our score. Minute 36. Morrison checks out. Traken Lee checks in. Caden Pearson has one more free throw. Well, that also is no good. Rebounded by Adam Joe. Kalen Tahoney. Thomas finds Joe underneath the basket, and he puts it up and in. Boy, Adam Joe is really tough.
Yeah, when they go to him, he delivers.
Yeah.
Often they're just coming down and throwing up the first shot they can find, but I like the game to work it into Adam Joe because his footwork and strength is real tough inside.
Fouls against Jackson Kais, his second. Joe's free throw is good. So Adam Joe led the Raiders with 10 points in the first half, and now he's got 5 all of a sudden.
Yeah, we're down to
minute 24 in the third quarter.
15-point game.
Lee to Pearson. Boy, they have no problem breaking that press. Out to Lee. Kicks it to Cooper. Back to Pearson. Cash Young. 20 on the shot clock. Minute 8 on the game clock here in the third quarter. Pearson to Kais. 13 on the shot clock. Caden Pearson. Ball is tipped away by Thomas. He's going to drive all the way up and no good.
No foul on either end there. I thought there could have been a foul on both sides of the ball there, but they let them both go.
Kais is doubled up, gets it out to Cooper Nilsson. Over to Traken Lee. Out to Caden Pearson. 17 on the shot clock, 33 on the game clock. Cash Young. Caden Pearson driving layup up and in.
No hurry from Monticello. Great patience. Take a good shot. That's what they did.
Deep shot there by Caleb Joe is no good.
I don't think that was a good shot.
Tristan Black's going to be called for the foul. Will send Cooper Nelson to the line to shoot 2 more. Tristan was a second-team All-State in football for the Raiders. He's a quarterback. Cooper Nelson, who was on the Buckaroos All-Championship cross-country team, makes the first free throw. He will shoot 2. Makes them both. 66-47. Offensive output for the Buckaroos has been very high. Tristan Black with it, gets it to Thomas. He pushes off. Kicks it out to Tristan Black, who's going to shoot for 3. Rebounded by Kais. 2 seconds left. They're going to be content to hold on. 3 quarters of play. 66-47. Monticello Buckaroos continue the offensive barrage and lead by 19 points going into the 4th quarter in this Region 19 matchup. Glad that you've been with us here on Red Rock 92, StreamUtah.live's presentation of high school hoops. Let's hear from a couple of our sponsors and we'll be right back.
Your business depends on high-quality phone service. Emory Telecom's advanced IP-based phone system has you covered. Connect with Emory Telecom today to benefit from quality phone services, cutting-edge equipment, and local support. We'll give you a complimentary walkthrough, professional installation, advanced phone features, and more. Call 435-259-8521 in Moab, 435-298-8023 in San Juan County, or visit EmoryTelecom.com. Emory Telecom, connecting you to success one call at a time.
3 quarters of play. 66-47 is our score. Monticello Buckaroos lead the Whitehorse Raiders. I think this has got to be the highest offensive output so far for the season for the Bucks after 3 quarters. We'll see what happens here in the 4th. Kaylin Tahoney drives across, drops it down to Braden John. He gets his first basket of the game. 17-point lead for the Buckaroos. Cash Young gets the ball across midcourt. Cooper Nelson out to Traken Lee.
Monticello be in no hurry. Just take 30 seconds and get a good shot.
Kais to Young. He's working up against Braden John and can't get it to drop, but he'll shoot 2.
Good patience by Cash. They could post him up a lot too.
Yeah.
Caden or Cash.
Yeah.
Both very comfortable with their back to the basket.
Braden John is a heavy set kid. He looks a lot like Cash, but he wasn't able to stop Cash from posting him up, getting the shot off. First free throw is good. Second is also good. Cash, who started on fire. Holy moly, what a start to the game with 4 3-pointers in the first quarter. Dominic Dance to Thomas. He's going to shoot 3 from the corner. Can't get it to drop. Rebounded by Cash Young. Be interesting to see how many rebounds Cash Young has in this game.
Well, and the degree of difficulty on the 3-point shots by Whitehorse is very high. Hyatt Thomas. They're not just 3-pointers. They are rainmakers over the rafter 3-pointers. They're kind of like what I had to shoot growing up in the old shed, I had to throw it over the rafter. I had to throw it over the beam, Bill, to make it. And so
nice inbound play there. Kais gets a 2-point. As we're talking about Vernon Hatch's youth in Rich County. out in the garage.
Once I got the tractor moved, that was first step. But then I had to throw over the beam to make it.
Traken Lee called on a foul there. His second personal foul. First team foul of the 4th quarter. 6:40. Dominic Dance. It's out to Adam Joe. Caden Tahoney. Dominic Dance, 6.5 minutes on the clock. Dance finds streaking Joe. Looks like they're going to call Caden Pearson for over the back.
You know,
on the
again, it
rebound
seems
there.
like whatever Joe touches, good things happen for this offense. I mean,
no
they
doubt.
want to make tough 3-point shots, but let's work it into Joe, work it back out. I mean, let's get that screen and roll game going.
Dominic Dance gets it down to Joe. Can't hold on to it. It goes out of bounds against Monticello. Whitehorse ball. 6:17 remaining in this game. A 21-point Buckaroo lead.
Cash Young with a good stall of tying the
tie
shoe
those
there.
Shoes.
Yeah, I'll give you a breather.
Inbounds to Kaden Tahoney, who puts it up and in and is fouled. A chance to make a 3-point play.
Looks like he lulled his own teammate to sleep there, watching him tie that shoe. Whitehorse slipped around for the easy layup on the inbounds.
Third personal foul against Traken Lee. Braden John checks out, and Asa Hott checks in. Tahoney's going to shoot a free throw here. Off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound, Caden Pearson.
And again, Monticello just needs to hold serve. Take your time, just take a good shot. No hurry here.
70-51. It's going to be an over and back call against the Buckaroos. Turnover will give the ball to the Raiders. 5:58, less than 6 minutes remaining. Tristan Black's going to check in for the Raiders. Dominic Dance will inbound the ball. Thomas dribbles it off his foot, out of bounds. It's going to be Monticello ball.
And when you're 19 points down, you're trying to make a 19-point shot. You know, that's what Whitehorse is doing. They're just trying a little too hard here.
And when you try to make a 19-point shot, the next time you're going to try to make a 21-point shot because shooting percentage is pretty low. Caden Pearson drops down to Cash Young, finds Traken Lee underneath. He can't get it to drop. Content to bring it out, throw it around. 3-point shot by Cash. Fifth 3-pointer of the game for Cash Young. It's a shooting exhibition by the Buckaroos. Ball out of bounds, Monticello. 5:24.
Yeah, you hope they can bottle some of this because they got a tough Green River game coming up Tuesday that handed it to them pretty good last time. So if they can shoot like this, Green River's in serious trouble.
Going to say Kai stepped on the line as he's dribbling up court. Pressure defense by Dominic Dance to force that. Dance to Thomas. Dance down to Tahoney. Tahoney in the corner. Cross court to Asa Hott. To Dominic Dance. 5 minutes remaining. Here's Tahoney. Kicks it out to Tristan Black. And
well, that's as close as you're going to get to a 19-point shot.
Yeah. Chance to make a 4-point play. Tristan Black is fouled. What a nice bounce, too. Clock ran off about 12 seconds while they were getting ready to shoot a free throw. Steve Young, a clock operator in Monticello, pointed it out, and Coach Kais turned around and said, you don't have to say that. Let that clock run on down as long as you want.
Yep, it is milking time.
Tristan Black completes a 4-point play. They need about 6 more of those. (73-55). Kais to Pearson. Finds Cooper Nilsson streaking to the basket, but he's fouled. It's going to be the 5th personal foul against the Raiders. That should send, I guess it was just the 4th. That's the 4th personal foul against Dominic Dance. 4:26. Keyes to Pearson. Cooper to Keyes to Cash to Caden. It's fun to call. Keyes 3-point shot. Rebounded by Tahoney. Gets it up to Dance. Finds Hot. He's going to drive in and make the layup. Nice running layup there by
Asa Hot.
Asa
Beautiful
Hot.
slide move there.
16 points, the advantage for the Buckaroos. Caden Pearson, 15 on the shot clock. Tie up down there. They're going to call alternating possession.
Knocked to the ground. It's going to be a jump ball.
Adam Joe checks back into the game. Looks like Dominic Dance may have sprained an ankle. It was pretty rough play there. Lee got the ball in the paint and it converged on him, and Caden Pearson with the ball. Defended by Thomas. Really nice pass there. Oh, they're going to call a walk. That was an excellent pass by Traken Lee, but they called that he took a step, I guess. 73-57 is our score. Hyatt Thomas hits a 3-point shot.
High degree of difficulty again.
Caleb Mahoney ends up with a loose ball, 3:46. Thomas gets it to Tahoney. Adam Joe to Thomas, deep 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Traken Lee.
That was a big miss. That was a big miss. That would have cut it to 11 points, and you would have had some sweating Buckaroos right there. But Coach Keyes feels the momentum change, and he's calling a timeout.
73-59 is our score. You're listening to High School Hoops on StreamUtah.live. We're so glad that you're with us. We will be right back.
For over 75 years, San Juan Health has strived to be the best place to receive medical care in southeastern Utah. In 2019, San Juan Hospital was recognized as a top 20 rural hospital by the National Rural Health Association. With clinics in Blanding, Monticello, and Spanish Valley, San Juan Health offers a wide variety of services and world-class care close to home. Visit sanjuanhealth.org today to find out more. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
Welcome back. Cooper Nelson double team in the corner, gets it to Jackson Keyes. Back to Nielsen, 20 on the shot clock, gets it down to Caden Pearson. He's defended by Adam Joe. He turns and shoots and is fouled by Joe and will shoot 2.
And I like going into Caden Pearson, go into your senior, get him the ball, let him play with his back to the basket, and he's going to draw a foul more times than not right there. And here he goes. Bring this back up to 15-point lead with the make here.
But he misses the first free throw. Dominic Dance checks back into the game. Tahoney checks out. 3-10, 14 points. Misses them both, but rebounded by Traken Lee. Boy, Traken really cleared out well on that rebound. Hyatt Thomas is going to be called for the foul against Cash Young, and it's going to send Cash to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, after that 2 misses, Traken Lee somehow snuck in there and got the rebound. And
well, he really cleared out well, and
Big play.
Came back over. Cash Young hits the first of three. 74-59. Misses the second. Buckaroos have made just one of the last 4 free throws. Cash hits the second, or the third. 75-59. Oops. Dominic Dance with the ball for the Raiders. 2:47 on the clock. Cooper Nelson on the defense. It's the ball to Asa Hott. Back to Dance. Drops it down to Adam Joe. Works it up and in. I tell you what, Adam Joe is strong.
Great footwork. Great footwork inside.
Nice job, Cooper Nelson, to find a wide open. Is that Kais?
Traken Lee.
Is it Traken? Wide open, Traken Lee underneath the basket. 77-61. A 16-point lead for the Buckaroos. Dominic Dance is going to go to the line. Third personal foul. I don't know. They say it's against number 3. That's Hyatt Thomas on the other side. They haven't put up who that foul was against. Dominic Dance is going to shoot 2. He misses the first. He makes the second. 5th point of the game for Dominic. Eden Pearson with the ball. Buckaroos just trying to run time off the clock. Cash Young over to Kais. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 1:56 on the game clock. Cash Young to Kais. Cash Young over to Lee. Tristan Black is going to be called on the foul.
Not the guy you want to foul.
Traken Lee headed to the line. 106 seconds left on the clock on this one, and a 15-point Buckaroo lead. Wow, can't get the first one to drop.
He hasn't missed many this year.
Yeah, that's his 3 for 4 tonight. Gets the second one. 78-62. Buckaroos up by 16. Dance's shot will not drop. Buckaroos with the ball. Stolen by Dance. Over to Black, over to Hott. Thomas is going to shoot 3. Loose ball brought down by Cooper Nelson.
Yeah, just bring it out, run some clock. Whitehorse is not choosing to foul right here. They're just going to let him run it out.
Timeout on the court. Monticello Buckaroos lead 78-62. Glad that you're with us here on our high school hoops presentation. We'll be right back.
For almost 20 years, residential construction has been our focus at Lee Contracting. Specializing in remodels and additions, we can take your house from ground to finish, and we can handle your new construction and concrete needs too. No job is too small for Lee Contracting. Give us a call today at 435-459-1314. Lee Contracting is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state.
A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit desertrivercu.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
All right, 1:07 remaining on this. 16-point lead for the Buckaroos. Caden Pearson gets the ball. Thomas lined up, and they're going to have a foul on Thomas. I think that is going to be his 4th. 5th team foul. It's going to send Caden to the line to shoot 2. Pearson's first free throw is no good. Oops. Second free throw is good for Caden Pearson. Thomas shoots a 2-pointer. It's no good. Rebounded by Kais in the final 50 seconds of this game. 79-62 is the 17-point lead. Fouls against Asa Hott. His 3rd, or his 4th. Kais is going to shoot 2. Makes the first. Makes the second. Thomas to Adam Joe. Over to Asa Hott. Thomas, who's going to shoot. And make it. Deep 3-point shot by
no lack of
Thomas.
confidence by, we'll call him a $3 bill too. Hyatt Thomas.
Yeah, it's incredible.
He wearing that number for a reason.
Best shooters on the court. Well, I don't know what his shooting percentage is, but he certainly has made a lot of 3-point shots tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-point shots. Seth Taylor set to check in for the Buckaroos. Cooper Nilsson's going to shoot 2 more free throws. His first one is up and short. 26 seconds. Taylor checks in for Traken Lee. 81-65, 16-point lead for the Buckaroos. See if it's going to be 17. It is not. Rebounded by Dominic Dance. Dance over to Kalen Tahoney. This 3-point shot is no good. Tristan Black can't get it to drop. Rebounded by Caden Pearson. He's going to be double teamed and fouled. Don't know whether that's Black or Hott. It's going to be against Hott.
Caden can break a streak right here. He's missed all 3 of his free throws. About the only thing we can see wrong in in the stat column tonight. See if he can break through on that one.
Pearson's first is short. A few more Buckaroos. Charlie Welch checks into game for Monticello along with McKay Nielsen. A couple of sophomores seeing Region 19 playing time against a rival. Misses them both. 81-65, we're in the last 5 seconds. Nice driving layup as he did throughout the game. Did get the ball a whole lot, but by Adam Joe. And that's going to finish it. 87-81. Pretty dominating victory for the Monticello Buckaroos over the Whitehorse Raiders. Let's hear a few more commercials. We're going to have some statistics, and we'll be right back. You're listening to High School Hopes on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Utah State University Blanding can help you earn a highly renowned education close to home. With locations in Blanding, Monticello, Montezuma Creek, and Monument Valley, local students can choose from over 100 degrees and programs and dozens of academic scholarships. Plus, get a head start on your degree now. Earn college credits while you're still in high school with concurrent enrollment through Utah State University. For more information and to apply now, visit blanding.usu.edu.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org.
Did you know a nuclear power plant needs just 2.2 pounds of uranium to produce as much energy